Hit this.
And then, hit this. We're live, pal. Episode 568 of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. How you guys doing over there? And
Fine.
Respective lands. Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
Fantastic, baby.
Ooh. That stinks.
What's wrong, Kev? Did you get your shit fixed, Kevin?
No. But I did order an Ethernet cable, so that hopefully that will be coming soon.
What is your what do you got? Is your microphone tied up like it's on a noose? What do you got going on?
No, it's the ear, the buds.
I didn't know they plugged into your microphone.
Yeah, they go into the microphone. Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, look at you, fancy
microphone.
No, it's literally the opposite of fancy. These are $6 liquor store earbuds.
You know, I have like a bunch of these cans just sitting in my basement. If you want a pair,
cans. Listen to you.
Yeah, like look, we used to do like podcasts in person, so I have all this like extra equipment.
Sorry,
that's just taking up valuable space where I could be, putting more boxed action figures so my wife doesn't stab me in my sleep.
That's right. What's your latest purchase, Matt? Action figure wise?
The AEW UK Cody with the ring.
Oh, so that's available in the States now, actually.
Oh
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I already had one, but I had to get a second.
Oh God, you're way more second. Why aren't you like? I don't understand why you're not like the major figure podcast liaison.
What? Because I'm just specific to one type. Like
that's a lie. He fucking hates Matt Cardona. That's why.
I mean, you know what? And it's funny, and we'll talk about this later when we talk about the NWA and Impact. Hate his character on the NWA. He's a fucking blowjob on the NWA. Then on Impact, he's a very likable character. And then GCW, there is a small. Do you have? There's an echo, Tony. Do you still have it?
What the hell just happened?
Echo? What do you mean?
There is an echo.
An echo started.
No, my shit's good, dude.
Well, there's an echo.
Is there an echo?
There was. There is. It's gone
There's
now.
Not. It's gone
now. I hate to go to the listeners before we start the show proper, but Mott Spock raises a good point. Are we talking about new ECW TV champ Matt Cardona?
You mean former ECW TV champ Matt Cardona?
Oh, did he lose it already?
Did he lose it in Chicago?
Oh, I thought we were all fucking Matt Cardona marks on this podcast.
Oh, leave me out of this shit. I'm not no Matt.
Humps. Yeah, he lost it. He lost it to Ricky Morton.
No way. ECW legend Ricky Morton is now the television champion?
Holy That's right.
Fuck.
NWA legend Ricky Morton, who George South has a real fucking problem with, apparently.
Yeah, kind of scathing promo.
Oh, we got Morton. so much to talk about tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun. Our guests had to reschedule. So it's just the three of us.
I might be able to get a guest later. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah. I've made a few phone calls.
Oh,
might have a guest.
Oh boy.
This is why he did. Oh, all right. Never mind.
All that and more next.
Oh fuck, that reminds me. I booked a guest for a date. I gotta double check that right now.
Oh fuck.
Sorry.
What a show.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time tonight. People.
We'll be right back with the start of the show.
I hope. The following is a presentation of the Shining Wizards Network, broadcasting live on rantiumradio.com and available on all podcast platforms and at shiningwizards.com. Follow us on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out our merchandise at merch.shiningwizards.com. Do your Amazon shopping at amazon.shiningwizards.com and become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast. As always, we thank you for your continued support. And now, enjoy the show.
Hey, folks, this is Dell, the Patriot Wilkes, and you better be listening to the Shining Wizards, because if you're not, I'm climbing to the top turnbuckle and I'm going to blast you with a Patriot missile. So it'd be easier for both of us if you listen to the Shining Wizards.
What's up, fuckers?
I love the big package.
And he's got those smelly balls.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What loser?
Fuck the Shining Wizards.
One day it's 17 degrees. Tonight it's about 40. Tomorrow it's hitting 60. We are living in the wacky Northeast on the mean streets of North Arlington. We are, of course, the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, where it's wrestling talk.
And talk about wrestling.
I know I went a little early with it tonight because I want to mix it up a bit. But don't forget, we are live on the rant, rantdmradio.com. We are live on Facebook. We're live on.
Don't forget that we're on the rant.
You forgot? Did you press the button? You didn't press the button.
No, I said don't forget because clearly everybody is tuning in on the rant.
Everybody likes to see our beautiful faces. That's why they have that option now. They can watch us on Facebook. They can watch us on YouTube. They can watch us on Twitch, on Twitter. And Matt, did you know that people can download us and take us wherever they go on their favorite podcast platforms as well?
What? No.
For real, dude. It's serious. Super serious. Tony.
Matt. I'm just Matt tonight.
KJG.
I thought you were going to give us a little boom or something like that. That was a little Adam Cole.
I should do that, right? I should do that.
Yeah.
Boom! That's loud. I'm sorry.
Do we get to people get to complain about you stealing his gimmick if you complain about Tony stealing your gimmick?
No, Adam Cole doesn't care.
Yeah. Because it's all about the boom. Anyway.
Yeah.
Went
You're
to
a good,
bed
close personal friend.
Went to bed last night. The streets were covered in snow. Woke up this morning. The streets were clear as day. It was wonderful that I didn't have to shovel. How'd you guys make out?
There was a good amount of slush and ice in my driveway that I had to chip away at this morning.
What's that?
Because I live out here in the West.
Kev, how'd you make out?
I slept till 1, so we're good.
Fuck yeah, dude. Good for you. Good for
And
you.
we're still on a delay.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
Kevin's really still sleeping.
This is a hologram. It's an NFT of Kevin.
I gotta go tell my dad to get off whatever devices he's using.
What, the TV?
No, he's on his phone.
Oh, your dad's a streamer.
Oh, big time streamer. He's probably watching right now.
Awesome.
You think so?
Probably.
If Mr. Garifo, if you're watching, throw a comment up there. Let us know you're watching.
No, he's not that sophisticated.
And if you're listening on the rant, please tell us.
If you're listening on the rant, tell a friend because the rant needs all the help they can get.
Wow.
What, dude? Come on.
Come on.
No one's listens on the rant.
That's not true.
Dude, I just went to their fucking page.
Really? We're doing this now?
They have 102 followers.
We're ranting on the rant? Is that
I'm
what
sorry,
we're doing?
249 followers. And the last thing they posted was 5 days ago. And the last Shining Wizard thing they posted was on the 10th. So a week ago.
Yeah, it was last week. It was probably last week's episode. Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah, you don't like the representation that the rant provides for us?
It's got one retweet.
Was it you?
I gotta look.
It's probably Mott Spock or Kevin.
No, they fucking retweeted it themselves. I'm out.
I'm sorry. I had to laugh at that. I'm sorry. I love the people at the rant.
Out on the rant. I'm out on crypto material. I'm out on everybody.
What?
I told Mike Freeland the other day, stop tagging me in dumb shit on Twitter.
Yeah, that's not very nice. Mike Freeland loves us. I don't know why you
tag Big Tony's because I don't give a shit what you dip your fucking potato chips in, and then you fucking tag all these fucking ghouls that you fucking do your fucking podcast with. Now you don't even do it with Mikey Whipwreck or Jerry Lynn anymore. Did you watch it when Kate did it with them? Some kid left in the middle of it to get like a blowy or something.
Is that why I got like 20 notifications and all of them were about ketchup today on Twitter?
Yes.
All right. I didn't realize who posted it because the original post was deleted, it seemed like.
Well, because Matt gave him shit and he said, fuck this.
I just said, dear Lord, please stop tagging me in stupid shit. XOXOXO Matt.
Oh, that's right.
At least he sent his hugs and kisses.
Come on, man. We've been doing this for too long. I don't need to be listening to all these idiots talk about fucking potato chips and ketchup, unless it's us talking about what kind of condiments you put on your hot dogs, I don't care.
Listen, I know you may not care, but I'm really tired of every other tweet being about COVID. So if Mike Freeland wants to tweet about fucking putting ketchup or ranch or fucking melted cheese on his potato chips, it's a welcome distraction for Tony.
Bro, that's if your Twitter feed, Tony, is full with shit about COVID, you need to go through and cleanse your timeline, buddy.
Yeah, I kind of need, but no, it's not even people that I follow. It's more like you get the ads where it's like, go get your test today, or like your tests are available now and such and blah blah blah. It's like it's the shit they bombard you with that you're not looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like if I post on Facebook, like took a monster shit today, it's either we fact check this is false, which is bullshit because I did take a monster shit today, or it's like look for the CDC for information on COVID. What does my shit have to do with COVID? Leave me the fuck alone.
Well, I mean, look, if anyone's been watching and listening to this podcast for 10 years, there's a good chance you might have some kind of toxic shit situation going on over there.
You want to see my most recent shit pic?
See?
No one.
No.
I'm kidding.
You're not, though, because I definitely know you have a picture of a dump.
I do, but it's not a recent one. It's an oldie.
Matt,
it's an old. It actually, I can't tell if it looks like the letter T or the letter J. It's weird.
You're pooping in alphabet form.
It might be a cursive T or just like a J with a top. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, here we go.
No. Like I've been kind of having some backed up issues lately, if that makes sense. So like what I do, provide the goods to the bowl. Like I'm like, wow, that's a monster. Like,
Dude, don't you feel so relieved when it finally comes out? You're like,
oh, it hurts, but it's incredible.
It's so relieving. Dude.
It hurt, bro. You need to eat you need to have some protein. You need to fucking do something. It hurts.
You need some roughage. Just eat some lettuce.
Really eat some lettuce.
I do. I eat almonds every morning. I eat
more lettuce.
Try to get a little Taylor ham in there when I can. And
it's not roughage.
Well, it's protein. I'm still on the protein kick. And then
it doesn't seem to be working, buddy.
No, not at all.
You get some grains in there.
Get yourself some baby oil and a rubber glove, and
Oh yeah,
clear that shit out in 2 minutes. Literally.
Can you eat that?
Eat your shit?
No. Can you eat a rubber glove?
I mean, people do it. It's usually full of cocaine, but people do it.
No, they don't eat them. They beat it.
They beat a bubba.
They do it a couple different ways.
They beat a bubba.
They stick it in the old gimmick.
Some they stick in the old gimmick. Some they swallow and they digest it.
Yeah.
Both of them sound like terrible ideas to me.
Tune in for the wrestling. Stay for the Coke Mule talk.
I'll tell you,
when Matt, you're really all over the place with your podcast listening.
When Kevin's talking duty, the wheels are off the boat already.
Fuck. Yeah. Yes, the wheels are always off the boat because wheels don't fucking go on a boat.
You okay over there, Tony?
There's no wheels on a boat. What fucking boat have you ever been on that had wheels?
How do you get a boat on the road? You put it on.
That's not on the boat.
It's part of the boat. That's how you get the boat in the water, right?
Fuck off. It's not on the boat.
That's how you get the boat in the water. You got to back the boat into the water, right? Then you slide it off the ramp.
Yeah, it's a trailer. It's not part of the boat.
It's got wheels when it needs to have wheels.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Look, we down to one viewer. Everyone left.
Fuck that. Kevin turned this into the fucking smuggling
planes
segment.
have wheels.
Yeah, because planes land on a runway. Boats aren't dropping out of the sky, are they?
That's right.
I don't know. You know what? That's a great question.
Hey, 2 viewers. They're coming back. They like the boat talk.
Hell yeah. Everyone likes a good boat talk.
I'm on a boat.
Sailing takes me away.
Boats and hose, people. Boats and hose.
Fuck yeah. Put the hose on the boat.
So how you guys doing? What's new? What's new since last Monday?
We didn't talk about it last week. Famous Glow wrestler Matilda the Hun, Dee Boer, passed away. Unfortunate. She was also known as Queen Kong. Starred in movies like Spaceballs,
Look at that. Judge Crandall is here for the poo.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, baby.
Come for the poo, stay for the wrestling talk. That's how we do it. I have no idea who Matilda the Hun is.
You never watched Glow, that's why. Kev, Matilda the Hun.
No. Sorry, Tony.
Wow.
I know
that
where
she
you think that I would be like your recourse, but no, nothing.
Fuck.
I know she passed last week, and I know she was a Glow wrestler. That's about all I knew about her. If you showed
Former Glow crown holder.
what is that
actually?
What does that mean?
That's the Glow championship. They instead of a belt, they used to have the tiara that said Glow on it in like sapphires.
That sounds stupid.
No, it was awesome. Dude, it was awesome.
I got heat with Glow.
Why's that?
It's Little Egypt. She responds to every message I send her on Twitter every like 8 months. She's like, "Hey, I'm never on this platform." I'm like,
So
"Oh,
why do
don't
you keep-
respond."
So why do you keep reaching out to her on this platform?
Done. I reached out to her for a 10-year anniversary. You know.
Ah, gotcha.
It may have actually been Tony's celebration too. I don't know. Now I'm done with her. She's dead to me too.
That was a
Just
great episode, by the way, though.
Yes, it was. I did practically the whole interview because we were in the middle of a snowstorm.
And that was the debut of Studio Basement, I think, because AJ Styles and Little Egypt.
I was just going to ask you if you knew who the second guest was on that show. Good pull. Good pull.
Share that photo every time I can with AJ Styles wearing our shirt.
Yeah, AJ rules. Little Egypt rules. I don't know what Matt's bitching about. We need more Glow wrestlers on the show. I bet you we can get Hollywood. Maybe
Hogan?
Royal Hawaiian. You're not friends with any of these people, are you?
Who?
No.
You? Who? You? I'm
Me?
talking to myself?
Why
Yeah.
would I be friends with any of these people?
Because they're wrestlers and you're a wrestling
All right, dude,
podcaster?
Let's.
Well, instead of being friends with Mike Freeland talking about potato chips, maybe you can cast your net a little wider and learn something about the history of the
Oh,
gorgeous ladies of
Tony,
wrestling.
that's
I don't
a
know.
bold statement,
Look,
Tony.
dude,
It's a bold statement.
Here we go.
I don't know what these old biddies are up to. I don't know if they have Facebook. I'm not fucking sending some request to some lady I think is fucking Hollywood, and then I got to look at her dumb fucking Facebook pictures of her ugly fucking grandkids, and she's not responding to my messages. She doesn't know how to check fucking Facebook. Come on.
Biddies.
Wow.
I just became friends with Max Payne on Facebook. I'll let you know when he fucking responds. I got to watch fucking Impact. Charlie Haas shows up for Impact. He doesn't show up for this fucking podcast. You fucking hand job.
Well,
Don't you? All right, that's fair.
Don't commit to something and then not show up and not respond to any of the messages. You fucking dick.
did you like how I sang Charlie Haas's praises last week with our guest? I was waiting for you to say something, and Matt kind of clammed up.
No, I didn't clam up. Dante Smiley, great interview, by the way.
Awesome.
If you haven't checked
Great
it out,
guy.
go check it out. Episode 567 of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, shiningwizards.com. He has nothing to do with that. Just because he's worked with Charlie and interacted with Charlie, he has one thing has nothing to do with the other.
You did not tell the listeners tonight that there is a bonus episode on the YouTubes where you guys interviewed Matt Taven last week.
We did. We had a nice little conversation with Matt Taven last Tuesday afternoon, and that's available on the YouTube. So if you head over to youtube.com/The Shining Wizards, it's right up there. And if you put in Matt Taven Shining Wizards, it pops up. It's about a 50-minute interview. Me and Kevin sat down. We talked to Matt Taven. We kind of stepped in shit. This was put together before he showed up at Hard to Kill, so there was a lot to talk about, and we had a lot of good times. So it's definitely worth checking out. And if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to our YouTube because that'd be cool.
Yeah, we had quite a few new subscribers join us based on that interview, which is awesome. Love that.
We had a lot of people watch it live, so and a lot of interaction, so it's a good thing. So we'll probably do a couple more of those down the line. I have a couple people that I would love to get on, do a little afternoon gimmick with.
So which Glow girls do you have lined up for that?
I have none.
That's a shame.
I don't know where to look for said Glow girls, buddy.
Ooh, you should have Mike Freeland on, and then you guys could do like a whole like mukbang episode.
No.
Yeah.
You know what, Tony? I'm not. I know I can say this because I know he doesn't listen. I don't want him on. How do you like them apples?
Wow. I want Mike Freeland on this show. That's what I'm sticking with.
You got Twitter? Reach out to him, man.
You want Mike Freeland on?
We're booked all the way through February. Just a heads up. Just a heads up, buddy. The fucking
Who do we have on tonight?
we don't have anyone tonight. The tag team TSF was supposed to be joining us, but they also encountered some bad weather down by where they live, and it affected their living situation. So they had to reschedule for January 31st.
Yeah, everybody be safe, man. I heard we were pretty much spared, but a lot of the country's going through some shit right now. So, good luck and be careful wherever you guys are if you're in for some shit, because it's pretty bad around the country right now.
Yeah, it's a rough shit, man. Winter is crazy. I think the people above us up north got fucking hammered with snow. Hammered.
Really?
Feet of snow.
Feet.
Eat the
Jean-Pierre
feet.
Lafitte of snow.
Oh God.
But next week we have Jazzy. Jazzy joins us. So
Fuck yeah, dude, it's been too long.
yeah, and we're gonna try something. We're gonna reach into the bag of gimmicks, and we're gonna pull out a Wizards rewind next week. Because next week, January 24th, will be the anniversary of Royal Rumble '88 and the Bunkhouse Stampede, which both ran on the same day in 1988. It was Vince McMahon's idea, because the Bunkhouse Stampede was in Nassau Coliseum, to give away a free show on USA to kind of say, "Fuck you for running in the East, and fuck you for running on pay-per-view."
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about those two shows. After we talk to Jazzy next week, do a little Wizards rewind.
It's been a while.
I like
Been
it.
a while. Bunkhouse Stampede, one of the greatest pay-per-views in the history of the National Wrestling Alliance.
But we're not here this week to talk about that. There's so much wrestling news that we got to cover. First of all, I got this. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got this.
A Jungle Boy shirt?
Yeah, so I'm part of I get the All Elite crate. It comes out four times a year, every 3 months, right before a pay-per-view.
Oh shit, just like the box of wizardry.
Kind of, yes. So it's all exclusive. I don't like the design of this shirt. It is not.
Well, because the lion doesn't have eyes. That's weird.
I don't like it. And the Malachi Black t-shirt I have, I may have been a little hungover when I opened it, but I'm pretty sure. What is this wizard doing?
You're pretty sure
That it's not center.
it might not be.
And I don't know if that's by design or what.
I honestly ordered a Johnny Gargano shirt from Pro Wrestling Tees a few years ago, and that was off center too. So I guess sometimes it just happens.
All right, yeah.
I mean, we've gotten Wizard shirts in the mail that I've sent back, and the good people at Custom Ink, they're fantastic. They replace everything, but yeah, sometimes just the way the machines are lined up, sometimes it just comes out a little off. Maybe it is crooked.
All right, yeah. I gotta look. I was a little hungover. I had a rough week, so.
Why? What happened to you?
Well, I mean, after Tuesday, things were kind of downhill. I went out on the truck Wednesday, and the truck broke down, so I was stranded on the side of the road. And then I sent a message to you, and I thought it was in a group message, and you were like genuinely concerned for me. You're like, "Hey, dude, this is just to me, and you should probably go get some rest."
Yeah.
So it was really.
You started the text with "Hey, everybody."
And then, so I had many drinks Thursday night.
I don't blame you. Good for you.
And then I had to be up early Friday. So it's been we're back though. We're good. All is good. All is good in the hood. I watched a shitload of wrestling today. So that is fun.
All right. What do you want to jump into? Let's jump into some wrestling talk. Come on, man.
Well,
shit. I
think before we dive into all the shows and all that bullshit, well, I think I don't know, biggest news of the day, man.
We're really going to talk about this. All right, let's talk about
Of
this.
Why
course.
wouldn't we talk
Why,
about this?
yeah, why wouldn't we talk about this?
All right. You guys start talking about it, and then I'll see where you guys go, and then I'll see if I agree or not.
So the news came down today that let me go to my notes here. Cody Rhodes, the founding member of AEW, executive vice president, and current TNT champion, is reportedly a free agent, and he has been working on a new deal to remain with the company. But his contract expired at the end of 2021, according to Fight Club, and he has been working without a deal ever since.
Love a good Fight Club.
So let me ask you this.
Sure.
When he was signed on to when AEW was created, weren't the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega also signed on at the same time? Like, wasn't that how this was all done? Well, let me ask you this. Let me back this up.
No, you're on to something there, Tony. But
Because Cody Rhodes has an official position. Like, he's like, what is he, an EVP or is he a COO? He's an EVP. So aren't Kenny and the Bucks also EVPs, or they have the same position or similar position? Because not for anything, when you start a corporation, you can't just keep, I mean, it's a pain in the ass to keep changing like your bylaws and all the other formation documents. So I would think that if Cody's signed on, then it's the same day that everybody else was signed on.
Right, well, you lost me at formation documents. I'll just say that. But I do believe that the contracts were like 5 years for some of them, and Cody's was not 5 years.
Well, Ryan Schlong says some of them signed extensions.
All right, so there you go.
That's possible. So has Cody had enough of AEW?
No,
is that it? Is the Codester leaving?
I don't think so at all. I don't think there's a shot in the world that Cody is leaving AEW.
All right, well then answer me this. What about all the scuttlebutt that Mr. Cody is going to be one of these surprise entrants in the Royal Rumble this year?
I don't see that happening at all either.
I don't see it either, but I got to ask the question.
I mean, I would I be shocked? No, but like, I just honestly don't. Listen, we're living in like a world that's like totally new right now. So like, I think Tony Khan would be totally open to having his guys work for WWE on that night. But there's no doubt in my mind that Vince McMahon would be like, nope.
Oh, is that Dusty's boy? Where's he been? Sure.
Matt, what do you think? Matt, because Matt's dialed into AEW more than anyone. So,
well, I mean, he's an EVP, so like, I don't know if that's like a contractual thing.
Ooh, does he have two separate contracts? Is he an EVP and does he have a talent contract as well?
I also I mean, if you've ever listened to this podcast, I love fucking chaos. And I think Cody showing up at the Royal Rumble would be chaotic.
I thought you meant like Okada chaos.
I like, look, I don't mind. If we're talking Okada chaos, yes. If we're talking Sue chaos, no. Orange Cassidy chaos, no. Those are false documents. Okay. Okada chaos, real. No, I don't think Cody Rhodes is showing up on fucking Raw tonight. I don't think he's gonna be in the excuse me, sorry, I just crushed a giant energy drink. I don't think he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. I don't think this is real big news.
Yeah, I'm with Matt on this. I think it's a story, and it's a big story. Don't get me wrong. It's legit news. The fact that Cody Rhodes, one of the legit founders of AEW, is working without a contract there. I think that should be nothing to sneeze at in terms of news. But in terms of will he be part of this rumored WWE Forbidden Door opening, they're going to allow other people work there. I don't think there's a chance in, to quote Vince McMahon, no chance in hell that Cody shows up in WWE at the very least for the Rumble. I think he's got the shows on TNT. He's got the shows on TBS. I just don't see it happening, guys.
So you think this is going to be a situation where Cody just comes back and he's like, hey, I ain't going anywhere, and like to get the fans to cheer for him, or like one of these advanced the gimmick kind of things?
I think if anything, it'll make them hate him more that he's sticking around.
There you go. There you go. Just a sidetrack here. I Dunk Biscuits. I love the name, by the way. More chance of Nick Aldis being in the Rumble than Cody. If correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Nick Aldis saying that there's some scuttlebutt between him and Bruce Pritchard that he might not be allowed or ever involved in WWE? Was that something that I remember from a Nick Aldis interview? That
I think they had a problem because I think Bruce said something about him on something to wrestle with podcast where they were talking about TNA, and I think Bruce fired back.
Yeah, but like Bruce didn't really like see anything in Nick. I think that's what it was, or he just may not even known who he was, to be honest. But go ahead, Matt.
Look at this, Tony, because I know where Tony's getting. You're thinking maybe it's not going to happen. They put Mickey James' belongings in a goddamn fucking garbage bag 8 months ago, and she's going to be in the goddamn Rumble. So bridges can be mended if it's a one-time deal.
I get it. I also heard that the person that was involved with doing that, and this is the story that I read, was that this was a common thing. It was not meant as a sign of disrespect. It was meant where if people had articles of clothing packed in a cardboard box, that they would want to protect that stuff and wrap it in plastic. So the easiest thing to do would be to put it in a garbage bag and tie a knot on it. I know when I've shipped things out, like if I've sent clothing out, I would put it in a plastic bag, knot it up, and then put it in a box to do the same thing. But I mean, the aesthetic of a garbage bag, and somebody's giving you your shit after you've been fired, it's a little bit different. But look, Mickey James talked about it. Apparently she got over it. They got over it. Everything was cool. She even said everything was cool months ago after it happened. So sure, why not? Dude, Nick Aldis in the Rumble would be fucking great. I would love it. I know a lot of people in WWE land would be like, who the fuck is this guy? But I would know him, so whatever. Fuck it. Make Tony happy.
This was all under what's his name? The guy that was like the executive of not talent relations, but what's his name?
Mark. Yeah, I know who you mean. They let him go too.
Mark Carano.
Yeah, Mark Carano. That's you just can't do that, man. Like, and I don't think it was a common practice. I can't hear of any other stories. I can't recall any other stories where other people got their stuff shipped to them in garbage bags. Can you guys? I can't.
Well, it was more than just a garbage bag with a label on it. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't just throw. I mean, they didn't just trash bag her shit and fucking put a stamp on it and give it to the post office. But who knows? Maybe to her, just rubbed her the wrong way, and everybody else was just like, fuck it, whatever.
So we're kind of all over the board here with the free agent stuff.
That's fine.
Back to Cody as a free agent. It's exciting because obviously he's fucking trending now today, and I think people are gonna tune in Wednesday night because he is appearing on Dynamite Wednesday night. It'll be the first time we've seen him since he was sick with COVID or whatever he wasn't on TV. This could just be, they leak it out to the fucking wrestling media and let these guys know he's a free agent. Look, again, I love Chaos. I think it would be awesome if he showed up at the Royal Rumble, but I don't think there's a shot in hell that Vince McMahon has anyone from AEW show up and allow anyone to say the letters AEW on his broadcast.
I got a question for you about Mr. Rhodes. So he wins the TNT championship and then he can't defend it for a week. So then they have the interim championship now. Dude, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
You're right. It's a story, it's not the best story.
Hey, a week later, we're gonna crown a new champion and just fucking have an interim champion.
Yeah, and this is what I kind of thought like WWE should have done once Roman Reigns was not able to compete because he had COVID. I'm like, all right, it's not the end of the eventually these guys are gonna come back. So like why they felt the need to like have an interim champion just kind of made no sense to me. Why not just all right, so he's gone, so he's gonna be back, right? That's the plan. But then this comes out, and I guess maybe they didn't know if he was gonna be back. But now you put this title of the interim champion on Sammy. If Cody Rhodes does not come back, how does this become the actual championship? Like, how do they remove the interim tag?
They just strip Cody then at that point, I guess.
Or they have a ladder match at WrestleMania 10.
And then Matt Hardy gets concussed somehow.
But not if one of the participants isn't there.
If he can't continue, then they just strip him of the title, and I don't know, Sammy.
Yeah, it's wrestling. What happened to 30 days? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but the 30 days in wrestling thing hasn't lasted for fucking years, dude.
I get it.
Years.
But this is a boxing and UFC device. This isn't a pro wrestling device. You know what I'm saying?
The wrestling in 30 days only comes out when it's appropriate and when they have nothing else to like do.
Right.
Like,
so this is another avenue. They're without Cody, so they gave us this avenue where we have Sammy and Dustin, where there was a story there. They were 1-1 against each other. Sammy wins, and then this inserts Daniel Garcia into a match with Sammy Guevara, which is not something you don't want to see.
I don't know, man. I didn't like any of that. Like, how did like Dustin get involved? Like, why? Like Ethan Page could have probably been in there, or Scorpio Sky could have probably been.
Right, well,
in
that's
there.
part of the other story they're telling, where they don't recognize Sammy. They want Cody. They think he's a pussy. They want his title.
Oh, okay. So, all right, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did it. There was a promo during Rampage with Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky.
Oh, so they don't want a shot at the interim championship. They want Cody or nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay Lethal wants Ricky Starks' FTW title.
Why? Why?
No, all right. So that made sense to me because Jay Lethal said that it's important to you, and I'll take anything that's important to you away from you. That'll make me happy because he just doesn't like Ricky Stark. So I had that was the first time the FTW championship actually made sense in a story to me because Jay Lethal said it's important to you. I don't like you. I'll take it from you. I actually really enjoyed that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Out of I think it was Excalibur. It was like, he's a former Ring of Honor world champion, and Taz just screaming, "I don't give a shit about Ring of Honor. I don't give a shit about Ring of Honor."
Taz is mean.
I mean, that's what he does.
He's such a
brother.
mean brother.
He's got to play the heel, dude. So the rumors that Cody might be a free agent, right? Kate said this is a Roads to the Top storyline. I guess this is something they're telling on Roads to the Top. I don't know. I saw that. I was watching AEW, the Dynamite replay, and that when it was over, that fucking Go Big show came on after.
Well,
it's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yep. Is Bert Kreischer still hosting
Matt,
it? You know, the comedian that likes to take his shirt off?
I know. There's a lot of dumb shows.
Kevin fell into the abyss.
Christ, this is gonna. I mean, it's only been going on for
No.
weeks.
I'm keeping my camera off because it seems to be working better when my camera's not on.
And everyone can
guys, I'll just
stare
chime
at
in when it's appropriate. It seems to be working better, and the lag and the delay is not there when my camera's off. So
take a look at a handsome 18-year-old Kevin with his tank top on, get into a Jersey All-Pro ring, get ready to lock it up with Jay Lethal. I love it.
Do you?
I kind of do. Young Kevin gets me hard. I gotta admit it. Did you hear that, Kev?
You should probably not use young and hard in this.
Oh my God.
You are a father. Don't use the words young and hard.
Yeah, I'm still here. I just don't. I'm just not using my camera to save the bandwidth. I'm still here.
The bandwidth.
Save the bandwidth. Everyone, if you're listening, hashtag save the bandwidth in the chat, please.
Matt
Can we get hashtag save the bandwidth trending on MLK Day, please?
Matt Cardona's outside.
Save the bandwidth.
He's outside in a DeLorean.
Kevin, we got to go back to the future. Woo, woo, woo.
They have to drive 88 miles an hour to the nearest Toys R Us to get more bandwidth.
They have to fist pump to get the car to go faster.
That's right. Holy shit. Anyway.
A lot of torque. Got to use a lot of torque.
I would be look. I don't think he shows up at the Royal Rumble, but now I kind of have to watch.
Nah, you're gonna watch the Rumble anyway. Come on, dude.
Maybe not. You never know.
Hey, did you guys get those 6-man belts yet for AEW, or is that still a thing everybody's like pining for?
You guys, no, sorry, I didn't get any 6-man belts.
Yeah.
No, I meant, because I know that's a thing everybody's been looking forward to. Hey, we need trios titles in AEW, trios belts. Imagine we had interim trios champions. We'd have like 6 trios champions. That'd be awesome.
Oh my God.
Everybody on the roster's a champion. Everybody's a winner. Everybody gets a medal.
No, Tony, there's no 6-man tag belts in AEW.
Tony, you got something you want to get off your chest here?
No, just, Actually, I think it was Mott Spock posted in the Discord. He got a steal on a Ring of Honor tag belt, and I was doing some research.
That was William Mercier.
Oh, it was William Mercier. That's right, because the belts are in his hands. They got 6-man belts. They got the tag belts, and they got the Women of Honor Championship. So if you want to pretend your wife is Kelly Klein, or you're one of your girls or whatever, one of your girls, your girl. We don't buy belts for side pieces.
Wow. I'm just surprised you actually used her real name.
Oh, you mean old? No, I'm turning over a new leaf. New year, new leaf.
45 minutes into the show.
Okay. You fucking leaf. Get the fuck out of here. Tony, did you catch any news from the week in AEW? Did you see Dynamite? Did you see Brody King debut?
I saw the Brody King debut, yes. He looks like he slimmed down a bit, no? No, maybe it was just me.
Maybe. He's still a fucking hoss.
No, I know he's a hoss, and it's kind of hard to tell sometimes, like when guys are all tatted up like that, but he looks like he leaned out a little bit, maybe put on a little more muscle. I kind of like the look.
How do you feel about him being in AEW and being in the House of Black with Malachi Black?
Well, they're like, they go back to black. They're more like they were tag buddies to begin with, weren't they?
Yeah,
weren't they a tag team?
They're the PWG tag team champions.
Did Excalibur like fucking cream his pants saying this on commentary, or no? They didn't mention it.
I think they mentioned that they were PWG tag team champions.
Okay, well there you go.
I think it's a huge signing for them, though. Kevin, thoughts?
Oh, absolutely loved it. And we've been talking about it for the past few weeks about how when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? And it finally happened, and it did not disappoint. And it just those two together, and you can say what you want about AEW in terms of tag team this, stable that, faction that, all these people grouped together. This one makes sense, and I think it'll benefit both of them. I think Malachi Black, who has not necessarily been forgotten in AEW, but he hasn't been the guy that we thought he was going to be when he debuted due to all these other free agents that happened to come in. But I think this, dude, sign me up for them versus Jurassic Express. Because you have Brody King with Luchasaurus, and you have Aleister Black to counteract Jungle Boy. Sign me up for any tag team match you put those guys in. Anyone.
Hey, where's Marco Stunt?
Gone, thankfully.
He's MIA, or he got released?
He's useless. He's trying to be on The Voice. And there's no point. They said, oh, we can upgrade to Christian? Yeah, we're going to put Christian with them. He runs around in regular tights that look like grown-up pants, not dressed like a fucking rugrat. So we're good.
Do you think maybe Christian could finally leave these guys alone now that they're the tag champs?
No. Now you got to milk off their teat and then turn heel.
Ugh. What's wrong with you? Milking
what?
Teats?
What's wrong with milking the teats?
Why do you need to milk Jungle Boy's teats?
Because that's how he becomes a man.
By milking his teats?
Yeah, you get all the milk out of his boy tits, and then he has man tits.
Boy tits. Man tits.
And look at this fucking sweet fucking Jungle Boy t-shirt. Look at this thing.
It's so dumb. Ew. Watch Matt pinch his fat nipples.
Easy. Leave my nipples alone.
Give him a squeeze.
Give him a squeeze. Before Lita appeared on SmackDown and gave the worst what was that called?
Promo?
No, what's the fucking move she does? They did it in slow motion. Her and Charlotte.
Lead assault.
No, the diamond cutter gimmick.
Oh, the twist of fate.
Ah, yes. Before I guess before or after she showed up on SmackDown Friday night and gave a super slow-mo twist of fate to Charlotte Flair, it was reported that she was discussing coming into AEW and having a program with Britt Baker, but they were not unable to come to an agreement. Would you guys have been interested in a Britt Baker Lita story?
All things being equal, yes. At this point in time, no. And I'll give you one reason why. Best friends. They would fucking stick Lita with the fucking best friends, and they would have this whole fucking undisputed Young Bucks fucking feud with them, and that's a waste of fucking Lita. So I would say nay at this point.
Oh, sorry. I missed everything you just said.
Why? Did I break out, or did you just
No, it
not
just
follow?
it didn't make any sense to me.
Well, who's Britt Baker with now? She's with her boyfriend,
Yeah, it made no
with the
sense to
Young
me either,
Bucks
man.
and this whole group.
She's not with them.
She's with them. Come on, bro. She's even doing the fucking Be Elite shit with them. And on top of that, they need her to stop Buttlander with the fucking best friends, dude.
Tony.
Come on.
First of all, it was just last week was when she first made her appearance.
Tony, you're so way off. You're so way off on this.
So you guys would be. So what do you think would happen?
Hold up. Take a fucking breath there, Geronimo. Jesus Christ.
Who made an appearance?
The first time she came to the ring with them was last week. 2 weeks ago was when she stopped the Chris Statlander thing. All right. This is all setting up for a tag match this week. Who's in the tag?
Who's in the tag match?
Next week, it's Pockets and Chris Statlander.
Buttlander.
No, why would you call her Buttlander?
Because Johnny fucking Hungy calls her Buttlander. That's why.
All right, well, he's allowed to do that. He's Johnny Hungy.
Yeah, so she's Buttlander.
They're facing Adam Cole and Britt Baker, but Britt Baker has her own thing going on with Jamie Hayter and Rebel. This is just a thing right now.
Jamie Hayter's got one eye. She can't wrestle.
Jamie Hayter, what are you talking about?
She had an eye patch, dude. Did she or did she not wear an eye patch?
Are we talking about the same person?
Yes. Isn't she the cheerleader for the fucking
No, oh my God.
Then who's the cheerleader that lost her eye?
Julia Hart.
All right, Julia Hart then. Who the fuck is Jamie Hayter? Is that what they call Ruby Riott now? Jamie Hayter?
I wish Jamie Hayter was in that closet 5 years ago or how many years ago and came out and just beat your ass. Like right behind Jamie Hayter's right behind you right now, Tony. And she's gonna come.
I booked her. She's my guest. So what does Jamie Hayter have to do with Julia Hart?
Nothing.
Then why did you bring her up?
Because what Britt Baker is doing right now in AEW, she is the world champion, and she has a stable with her.
Yeah.
She has Jamie Hayter.
No, she's with the Young Buck era thing.
Oh, no, dipshit. Just
Matt, please.
No, I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this, Kev. I'm gonna get through this. She is flanked by Jamie Hayter, who is the muscle, and Rebel, who is the punching bag. That's her stable.
Why is Rebel a punching bag? I thought Rebel was the muscle for a long time.
No, Rebel was never the muscle.
She was always at ringside with the crutches. Of course she was the muscle.
She's the muscle.
Yeah.
She was built for it tough, bro. She would come out with the crutches even though she was hurt. She was defending Britt Baker.
Stay in your lane, Tony. Stay in your lane.
I am, bro. I'm driving all over the place, but I ain't crossing no lines yet.
Holy shit, you hit a couple kids, you knocked over a couple mailboxes,
Yeah.
You're all over the fucking road.
He's Grand Theft Auto all over here. He's knocking over hookers. He's doing
all right. Julia Hart is the cheerleader with the Varsity Blondes.
And why did she lose her eye?
She's wearing an eye patch because Malachi Black spit the mist into her face.
Why did he do that? What a dick.
Because she got in between him and one of the Varsity Blondes. I think it was Brian.
Oh, it was Pillman, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember. All right.
Yeah, it was on the stage.
On the stage.
But
I can't see clearly.
She was also yelling at them to stop beating up Brody King during the beatdown, or excuse me, Malachi Black during the beatdown Wednesday before Brody King made the save. So why is Julia Hart going to be in the House of Black? We don't know.
She's in the House of Black now?
No.
You just said, why is she going to be in the House of Black? We don't know. You did just say that.
He did say that.
Because that was like a rhetorical question. Like, why would she tell them to stop beating up the guy who's made her blind in one eye? Is she going to join the House of Black?
He blinded her. Why would he join? Why would she
So,
join him?
She's going to start a band called One Eyed Blind.
I don't know. I have like copious amounts of notes, but Tony
about Jamie Hayter.
Tony doesn't know the difference between Julia Hart and Jamie Hayter. He wants Lita to be in the
wait. Julia Hart, JH, Jamie Hayter, JH. Maybe they're
Pick
the
a
same
step
person.
off that ledge, my friend.
All right, tell me about the trios titles.
There's no trio.
Back,
You know who Mercedes Martinez is, right?
Wait, is she with Jamie Hayter too?
Jamie Hayter, excuse me, Mercedes Martinez. We haven't seen who she's aligned herself with. She did help Jade beat Thunder Rosa, so there might be something there, but she's going after Thunder Rosa.
Yo, this is Jamie Hayter?
You like that Coolie, don't you?
I haven't seen the Coolie yet, but wow,
Jamie
she's a bit of a monster, huh? Woo.
Oh yeah, she's got a nice Coolie, that Jamie Hayter.
I haven't seen the backside. Oh wait, there's a partial backside. That's more thigh than Heine. But...
Oh, people talk it all the time about it all the time.
Oh wait, she's a Stardom girl. She's got Stardom belts in this picture.
Wait, so she is from the Stardom. She came over at the start of AEW. Then she left because of the pandemic.
Stardom of AEW.
And then she came back a couple months ago. Kate is right. She's a babe.
Yo, she beat up Riho too. I love it.
Yes. Okay. Finally, I feel like we're back.
Yeah, we were getting somewhere. So why is she blind in one eye?
Who?
All right, I've had enough fun.
Oh, you've had enough fun? You're a little bit early now?
Look at all the work Matt did and what you're doing to him, Tony. Look what you're doing to him.
Shit. Right? I have copious amounts of notes, and this clown doesn't know the difference between Jamie Hayter and fucking Julia Hart.
Oh, wait, now I got to Google Julia Hart. Hold on a second. All right, move on. Go ahead.
Yeah, please. Fucking. Well, while he does that, Kevin, anything else from AEW this past week? We got a great Dynamite. I thought Rampage was excellent. Great tag match on Rampage between the Jurassic Express and Johnny Hungy and Alex Reynolds.
Yeah. I mean, I love those guys. I think the biggest takeaway, is going to be the ongoing dynamic between Wardlow and MJF and the Pinnacle. And I think Sean Spears did an incredible job with his promo, taking the subtle shot at Wardlow while still telling CM Punk, like, hey, man, you've been off for 7 years. What you've done here since doesn't mean crap to me because I'm the chairman. I think I'm the best in the world. And I'm gonna take you out. So I'm looking forward to that match. I think that's on what's that on Dynamite, Matt?
Yes, Dynamite's pretty strong this week, if you ask me.
Very strong, quite strong, like a portfolio.
I also got Tony. You might have got it. Here we go. Back to Tony. Tony, you has thoughts on Julia Hart?
She's adorable.
Oh, adorable! Look at that.
Nah, she's adorable.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Yeah,
that's actually probably the most appropriate word Tony could have used.
Which makes even more sense if she turns to the House of Black.
No, you can't do that.
You don't want to be stuck with Brian Pillman Jr. He's dog shit.
His fucking hair is on point.
That's a friend of the show, Matt. What are you doing? You're burning bridges.
Not burning bridges. He's terrible in the ring.
Brian Pillman Jr. is terrible in the ring?
Yeah. Have you watched the Brian Pillman Jr. match? He's not very good.
Of course I have. He's not. He's not Bryan Danielson, but he's not terrible in the ring.
Can we get Griff Garrison on? I think that'd be a fun interview.
You know what? Love Griff Garrison. If Griff Garrison dropped Brian Pillman Jr. to the moon, baby.
Yeah. You know what? Griff Garrison and Julia Hart. I'm down. We're talking Skip and Sonny right there. That'd be fucking bonkers.
Julia Hart's going to the House of Black.
No.
Yeah,
Tell
it's happening.
No.
She's gonna be the
Oh.
Alexa Bliss of House of Black.
Have you seen it on the so Kevin mentioned the Wardlow CM Punk dynamic with Sean Spears and MJF. Have you seen all the videos of and it might me and Kevin probably notice it, but there's a lot of people that probably miss it. A lot of the stuff CM Punk does in his matches is very much Bret Hart-esque.
Yeah, and
I
didn't know. I didn't notice it when it happened, Matt. To be honest with you, honestly, when I watched the match live, I actually didn't have the comparison at all. And then once it became available on social media, I was like, "Oh, all right, that's all right, that's cool." But I didn't notice it at the time.
I haven't seen it, but I have read a lot of people making that the Bret Hart comparison with CM Punk.
It's 100% what it was.
So what is it? Is he wrestling like in a Bret Hart style?
No, but he's doing the Bret Hart fucking
the breast tire.
The sternum into the turnbuckle.
Sternum into the turnbuckle. The finish of the Wardlow match was the finish of Survivor Series '95.
Okay.
And Matt, this is funny. My top 5 is about Bret Hart. So, there you go.
And he did it. Him and Darby. Was it Darby?
Darby.
It was either him and Darby. If Kate's listening, she's going to tell me.
Oh,
I think it was him and Darby. When they locked up, it was I think it was the same sequence as him and 1-2-3 Kid on that Monday Night Raw from
90. Oh, that was the best. That was one of the best matches ever. By the way,
down to like Darby getting the best of him, and that shot where Bret is just like sitting there and he like kind of smirks. He like cocks his head and he smirks at the Kid.
I'd have to watch that again. And also, sidebar: do you know who 1-2-3 Kid beat to get that match?
Malachi Black.
That's right. Good call.
Julie Hart.
JB Hader. No, it was actually he beat Nikolai Volkov when he was
of course.
When he was wearing the Sense, that he was in the $1 Million Corporation and he was wearing the Sense.
Because it was the old he's broke storyline.
1-2-3 Kid beat Nikolai Volkov to get the match against Bret Hart.
It's so weird, man. Like Nikolai Volkov, one of the Mongols, one of the most feared tag team champions with the Iron Sheik. And then he's like the $1 Million Man's like Sense guy, losing to 1-2-3 Kid.
This was 1994, 1995.
Yeah,
lucky that he had a shot. This was
Volkov was in the business
for him.
Yeah, he was like 20, 25 years in the business already at that point. Volkov was like a long time.
Wore the same suit every show, every Raw. That red pinstripe suit. Google it.
That's probably I know it well. For the folks out there, please check it out. I think that might have been his only suit.
That's what they made fun of him about.
So
that's what Ted DiBiase like. You wore that one suit every former guest of the show, Nikolai Volkov. R.I.P.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Anyway, we digress because we're just having fun.
Hold on.
Oh, Matt's gonna sneeze. Breaking news.
Achoo! A chewy. A baba booey.
Wait, this is the longest. Oh, Matt, that was the biggest setup for a finish ever.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to. I'm a scream sneezer, so.
What does that mean?
When I sneeze, I scream. I'll leave the mic on next time I sneeze.
Please do.
Is that like Dreamweaver? You're a scream sneezer?
Oh, it's a thing. Scream sneezer.
Scream sneezer. I believe you can get me through the night.
You heard that too, right, Tony?
I think it's my Amazon disc thing. I don't want to say her name.
Alexa?
Yeah. Do you want me to find out why she's beeping?
No, fuck.
Wait, what's beeping?
Tony's Alexa's beeping.
Did you guys hear my song?
Yes, Dreamweaver.
Yeah, we heard it. Yes.
Thank you.
Gary.
Glitterish?
Gary.
Chester?
Hart?
Gary. No, it's not Gary. I was going to say Gary Hart. Damn it. I got to look it up.
Gary Hoey?
No, Gary Hoey does some stuff.
I believe you can get me through the night.
Alexa.
Gary Wright.
Who sings Dreamweaver?
Gary Wright.
I know I'm bothering her. She don't know.
You're not bothering her. That's her job.
Yeah, there was Gary Wright. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's Alexa's job. Oh, that was incredible.
All
I
right.
mean,
So anyway, back to the idea. This all started because I just mentioned that a rumor came out that they might have tried to work a Britt Baker Lita program, and Tony instantly, I don't know what the fuck, you did a fucking drop of ayahuasca and went on some weird fucking adventure in your head, and you put her with, I don't, whatever. It would have been cool, right, Kevin? Britt Baker and Lita.
yeah, it would have been cool. Listen. I'll take Lita versus anybody. To be honest with you,
Well, it looks like you're gonna get her against Charlotte, right?
I'll take that.
Because they're both in the Rumble.
Oh, it's time to rumble.
So, my understanding is like, so the champs are allowed to be in the Rumble, and then they can pick their opponent for WrestleMania. Is this a thing now?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Why else would Charlotte be in the Rumble?
Yeah, Charlotte has declared. Here's who's in the Women's Rumble. As
I don't like to know this. I like to be as surprised as possible. I'm gonna meet.
They made this announcement, dude.
I know, but I tried to stay away from it.
What? They
I like
got
to
ether, bro.
Do a wrestling podcast.
I watch
on, bro.
1992 every single day, and I skip over the intros of who's in the match.
Bro, you might want to get your fucking brains checked out if you have to do that.
And
How
I'm
do you
fucked up
know
because
it?
I didn't know Julia Hart and Jamie
How do you
Hayter.
not know it by fucking memory?
No, I know, but I still don't want to hear it.
Do you still get surprised when Ric Flair comes out as number 3?
No, absolutely not. But I still don't want to know who's. Like,
Alright,
I
then
skip the
fucking-
pre-match interviews. I skip everything.
I'll just take you out of the fucking show then, so you don't have to talk about Royal Rumble.
I'm
Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm getting kicked out of the.
Well, we're gonna talk about it. So this is the women who've been announced so far for the Royal Rumble.
fine.
Rhea
forget about it
Ripley.
anyway.
Yeah, see, you make a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, Nikki Ash, who's now bad girl apparently.
I
Wait,
heard.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, she turned heel last week apparently.
Her and her giant shitlocker turned on Rhea Ripley. I got a big horny, I do. For the kids. I'm a hero.
Dana Brooke, just gonna try and plow through this now.
Oh, Dana Brooke, really?
Car-
Is she the one that faked that she hurt her ankle so fucking what's her name could be the man and win the Rumble?
Baby?
Wasn't it Dana Brooke? Dana Brooke pulled up lame. She was limping down the aisle, and fucking Fit Finley told the man that she could be in the match.
Yeah, you might be
remember
right. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
It's WWE, dude. It's all fucking in one ear out the other. Carmella, Queen
boy.
Zelina,
Great.
Tamina, Shotzi, Natty, Aaliyah, Naomi. Why does everyone have fucking one name? Shayna Baszler, Charlotte Flair, the Bella Twins,
You can look, but you can't touch.
Lita, Michelle McCool.
Oh,
Kelly
fuck,
Kelly,
Mrs. Undertaker and the fucking exhibitionist.
Kelly, Summer Rae, and Mickey James.
Summer Rae is back. Holy shit, Kev. Who was Summer Rae's dance partner?
Fandango.
Dirty Sexy Boys. Da, da,
Yo,
da, da,
I love the Dirty Sexy Boys, bro.
Fucking A, dude. We'll get to NWA in a minute.
So, it was decided last week that Becky Lynch will be facing Doudrop at the Royal Rumble.
Wonderful. So what's the deal with Charlotte?
She's in the Rumble. I don't
She's in
know.
the Rumble.
She's the champ, though, right?
Yep. Oh, fuck. You think they're going to set up title for the women at WrestleMania again?
Oh, I don't know.
And so,
Well-
Matt, the top matches are what? Brock versus Bobby Lashley, and then Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins.
And Becky against Doudrop, Edge and Beth Phoenix against The Miz and Maurice.
All right. So to me, the Doudrop match. I don't watch Raw. I really don't. So I have no idea how they've been booking Doudrop at all.
She
But to me,
beat
that match.
She beat Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair in a three-way dance last week to
Right.
get the shot at Becky.
Yeah, that I didn't know, but to me, that just feels this like Royal Rumble should not be. I get WrestleMania is coming up right around the corner, but that match to me just feels like all right, placeholder title match. Like obviously, no one believes that Doudrop is going to beat Becky Lynch. Like no one on the planet.
A question for you though. We're clearly in a weird position with the WWE, where they need to make new women's star. I don't know, but maybe this is just a chance to see if Doudrop can. I don't know, because as I'm saying that, I'm reading off the list. Like Tamina's a former champion, Carmella's a former champion, Nikki Ash. They shit the bed on Rhea Ripley. Charlotte's the champ. Shayna Baszler was
what championship did Tamina hold? The tag belts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Naomi. I'm sorry, not Tamina. Naomi. Sorry.
Feel
Right?
the glow.
Naomi was a women's champion, wasn't she? Or am I making
Yeah,
that
they
up?
cut her reign short too. She should have had a fucking nice long run, dude. I love Naomi as champ.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if this
Yeah,
is just
Naomi
a
was.
test-
She was. Yeah, she was.
Maybe it's a test to see if Doudrop can hang on the main roster. I don't know.
Do drop.
I don't know.
This match just screams like, which is okay, I guess, but not for the Rumble though. Like the Rumble shouldn't be a placeholder pay-per-view. I know we're getting Brock and that's what it kind of feels like with Bobby Lashley too. Like, does anyone think Bobby Lashley's going to beat Brock Lesnar for the belt? I don't. Does anyone think
that's
Seth
all right.
Rollins is going to beat Roman Reigns for the belt?
Well, I
No.
also heard that we're going back to Saudi Arabia before WrestleMania, so
Yeah,
that might throw a monkey wrench into things.
for the Chamber. Well, that's before Mania. The Chamber.
Yes, the chamber is February 19th.
Yeah, nothing's going to happen there either.
No, but I mean, look, you have to fill the cards, right?
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a pay-per-view card, and these are definitely all main event matches, especially when you talk about Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, which we should have gotten years ago and should be a Mania match. I know certain things got into play. I know we're in the COVID era, and I know we're in different things, but Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar should be so much more, and it should have happened so much earlier than it did. Than it is. And again, I don't know how Bobby Lashley is being booked on Raw because I really don't watch it. So I hope that maybe they're doing Bobby Lashley justice and giving him at least a legit shot. And if he beats Brock Lesnar, then you have your new Brock Lesnar. Like you have, like Bobby Lashley has that potential to be like the biggest star in the world.
Kev, I don't know if you are aware, but your favorite tag team, well, your favorite stable from the WWE is once again no more. The Hurt Business is done. Yeah. They put the kibosh on that again. Apparently the who is it? It's Cedric and Shelton came up to MVP in the back and they told Lashley, like, don't worry. They're like, we got your back. And they were like, nah, you know what? This shit's over. And apparently after Bobby and Brock had their face-to-face in the ring, the Hurt Business tag team tried to attack Bobby Lashley, and he pretty much dominated both of them. So there you go. Bye.
That's another golden opportunity missed. The Hurt Business was,
dude. You could have had
Hurt Business was gold. Absolutely,
you could have had a Bobby Lashley WWE champion and the Hurt Business taking on Roman Reigns and the Usos. That would have been fucking awesome. Right? You could have ran a whole fucking shitload of stuff with that. Missed opportunities.
They should have run a whole shitload of stuff with the New Day and the Hurt Business and the Bloodline.
And that's the direction I thought they were going, to be honest with you. But
oh boy.
So speaking of what the WWE is doing, but Big E has declared for the Royal Rumble. So we have 14 participants announced for the men's Royal Rumble.
Cody.
Big E.
Cody.
Johnny Knoxville.
Cody.
MJF.
Angela Dawkins, Montez Ford,
Angela Dawkins should be in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, Austin Theory, Sheamus,
Austin Idol,
Damian Priest, AJ Styles,
Velvet Sky,
Tyrus,
Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss,
Josh Alexander,
Sami Zayn,
Josh Daniels,
Kofi Kingston, and Big E.
Jaka. Wait, did you say Big E first?
Yeah, I just want to. I don't know if people, listening were following, maybe taking notes.
Pinky Sanchez.
Who do we think is going to win the Royal Rumble this year?
Chris Dickinson.
Ooh, we're doing picks now, huh?
We're not doing
No.
it now. We're just first of all, you said it yourself. You're gonna forget. So we don't. I'm just making conversation for the show.
That's right.
Huh.
If I had to pull a trigger right now on who's going to win the Rumble, again, not having watched WWE and God knows how long, other than NXT, I did watch NXT. I'm going to go. Oh my God. Tony, you go first.
Randy Orton.
No.
Wow, I like that. Now, these are not your picks. So this is not.
Right.
We will do picks next week. Not on the show, of course, because why would we do them on the show?
Well, we got to have to go home.
Yeah, but no, this was the problem. We picked the shit on Monday, and then by Saturday afternoon, the card is completely upside down. That's why we don't pick them on the show anymore.
Well, when the show's on a Sunday, when it's on a Monday night, I got to listen to you guys bitch and moan about it making picks on the show. Randy Orton is in. Kevin, thoughts? Kevin's making the jerk off signal. I don't know if that's to me because he sounded like
go.
I think he's just extra horny tonight because he's talking about Randy Orton.
Oh.
Can we put up that picture of young, sexy Kevin?
I'm gonna go Braun Breaker, baby.
Nah,
go
too
Braun
soon.
Breaker.
Way too soon.
Braun Breaker. Well, I'm gonna go Big E. I think Big E's winning the
They
Rumble.
love him.
Tony, you mentioned it briefly. They're going back to Saudi Arabia. They're doing the Elimination Chamber again. How excited are you for Saudi Arabia?
Fuck yeah, dude.
And it's on a Saturday.
Saturday.
More picks, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. Corey Graves is cleared to wrestle again. Do you think he's in the Rumble?
Fuck him.
Really?
Has he wrestled? Has he been training? What's he been doing?
Can I take this?
Who did he ever beat?
What? It was a little slow, but we're talking about Corey Graves, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
So Corey Graves immediately is a top guy. Immediately. I don't care if he stinks at wrestling. I don't care if he.
When you say top guy, what does that mean?
That means he could win the Royal Rumble, is what I'm saying.
No confidence in that answer, Kev. None
I'm telling you right now, Corey Graves, the stories that you could have anyone pick on him, and then the fact that he's coming back as an announcer and just like show up and like actually, again, I have no idea how he can work. I know he was a former NXT tag team champion.
He's gonna do the Jerry Lawler shit where they're gonna fucking.
But he's so antagonistic that he could have you love him or hate him. I'm telling you right now, Corey Graves can immediately him versus Randy Orton is something I would see. Him versus maybe not Brock, but him versus Randy Orton is something that I could see. I mean, him versus Edge, I could see. Him versus Kevin Owens, him versus anyone else. I'm telling you right now, Corey Graves, this is a bold prediction. If he's allowed to wrestle for WWE and if he wins the Royal Rumble, he won't win the Royal Rumble. That was a little ambitious. But if Corey Graves comes back and wrestles in WWE, he will be a world champion this time next year. Guaranteed.
Kevin,
Boom.
I have a new bit for you. I want you to be on Corey Graves' watch.
Was this like a Peter Rosenberg, like Tiger Watch type deal?
Pretty much. So you can report to us every week what he's doing.
I like it
because you seem very high on the Corey Graves, and I hope you're right.
Yeah, but I don't watch WWE, so it's gonna be tough.
Just fucking Google, dude. Google the results.
Yeah. Gotta watch, man. Gotta watch.
You fucking dickhead.
Gotta watch.
All right, so keep your eyes. Corey Graves, he'll be back. He'll be back out there, and there's a whole group of wrestling fans who don't even know that he was a wrestler before he became a super opinionated Twitter person and a super annoying announcer. So, to Kevin's point, he was an NXT Tag Team Champion with Pac. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Number 17 is going to be called at the Rumble, and everybody's going to be like, who's number 17? There's nobody coming out. And he's going to take off his fucking jacket at ringside and go, it's me! And he's going to get in and do the fucking Lawler thing. And then number 18 is going to be Pat McAfee, and that motherfucker's going to clothesline him over the top and go like, ugh!
What was that?
Ooh, I like that too, actually.
Suck it, you know?
Oh, that was suck it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Trying to smell his own balls or what?
Ooh, a little wafting? Maybe that's Pat McAfee's thing, the waft.
The waft.
You smell that?
All right.
There you go. That's WWE, folks.
That's WWE.
God. Best show we've ever done.
Well, we talked about Mickie James before. Apparently, she was on a show with Ariel Helwani.
Helwani, yeah.
And they kind of go over how it came to be that she's going to be in the Rumble and that it was supposed to be a surprise, but then they decided to just announce it. And Laurinaitis reached out to Scott D'Amore to gauge her interest. Scott D'Amore called Mickie James. She was instantly ecstatic, excited to be a part of the Royal Rumble, and it just came to be. So it'll be super fun to see what happens because Mickie James, as far as we know, is walking into the Rumble Impact Women's Champion. Although they are doing tapings this weekend, so well, I guess they probably won't spoil it for us, but we'll have to wait and see.
She's got to come out with the belt, bro.
She's gonna have the belt. Otherwise, like, there's nothing really. I mean, she's not under contract. We talked about this last week. She's not under contract with anyone, so I guess if they wanted to take, there's no reason to it. If I'm Impact, I'm keeping the belt on her as long as I possibly can. And if WWE says no, she's not coming out with the belt, then she just doesn't come out with the belt. Like, that's it.
I'm sure that's something they discussed. I'm sure that's already been discussed.
All right, I agree.
T-Donk, thoughts?
I don't know what is there to say.
I don't know. I thought you had something to say.
Yeah, you look like you were ready to go.
Thoughts on the WWE article talking about the AEW Rampage match between Anna Jay, Tay Conte, Penelope Ford, and the Bunny, where they refer to it as gory self-mutilation.
They're not wrong.
This is the first I'm hearing about this. What?
Really, Kevin? For someone, Kevin, I'm gonna be honest with you. For someone who does a wrestling podcast, you really have no fucking idea what's going on in the world of wrestling, huh?
Well,
no,
in fairness, I didn't know.
It was a WWE article.
It was. There was an interview in the Toronto Sun, and someone from the WWE said, if you look at the gory self-mutilation that bloodied several women in the December 31st event on TNT, it quickly becomes clear that these are very different businesses. We had an edgier product in the Attitude Era, and in 2022 world, we don't believe that type of dangerous and brutal display is appealing to network partners, sponsors, venues, children, or the general public as a whole. And this is from the WWE.
Okay.
Yeah, as a whole.
I didn't know about this. I just thought it was like a WWE published article on like WWE.com. That's why I got confused. But stop. It's child's play. Garbage.
Is it ridiculous that they would come out and say something like this?
Yeah.
I mean, we did see them take Rey Mysterio Jr.'s eye out.
Yeah. I think it's stupid. I think they have better things to worry about than blood on AEW. Just me.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think the wrestling community was a buzz about it, so I always get a kick out of that. Tony, thoughts? I know you love when people online go nutso.
I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised that somebody in WWE is going to toe a company line like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it?
It's weird that they took the stand on this match when AEW has been like, there's a whole action figure line called Blood and Guts. Like, there's been blood in like just about every big AEW match that there's ever been. So
yeah,
the fact that
did they comment at all over the fucking Moxley Omega explosion match? Did they comment at all about Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker? Like why would they pick this one to like make a statement against AEW? Like it's just weird.
Look at Daniel Bryan and Hangman Page at Dynamite. Like there was blood in that. There was blood in a lot of matches on that night. Like
unless who did they say who they interviewed?
Is there a
No,
citizen?
it just said it's a WWE spokesman.
Oh, so it's probably somebody who doesn't like the women getting all bloodied and bashed apart and whatnot. So
which I guess makes sense if you're like an activist type person, but it's wrestling. That's the direction they are in. So we can't. I mean, we could if we're gonna fault the women's match, we have to fault everything that they do in terms of blood.
Was there a story going into this match?
What the bunny and yeah, absolutely there was.
I don't like how Matt gets disgusted with me.
No, because I just don't know if we tell you this, if you know the proper women that are involved.
I know that the Heine Express was one team, and
I'm assuming that's Anna Jay and Tay Conte.
Correct, ding. And
Okay.
Kate was on the other team with the hippity hoppity.
It's Penelope Ford and the bunny.
It's Kate and the bunny.
Wait,
Okay,
Kate,
I just want
Kate's Penelope Ford now? Is that what you're doing?
She's been for like a year and a half.
Oh
boy. Was there a feud going into this? That's all I want to know. I know the players. I don't know the game.
There was a feud. Yes, there was a feud.
Go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, can we move on to something not AEW because people are getting aggravated with my questions.
WWE.
No, you brought up AEW match with the women. This was AEW ancillary. Come on.
I can't. That's like really. You're like super ready to kill us both.
God.
Oh, Matt fucking loves this.
Last bit of WWE news.
Oh fuck, is this AEW related too?
No, man. Mustafa Ali has asked for his release.
He got tired of fucking being teamed up with Mansoor. That's why.
He hasn't been on TV since October, dude.
Well, there you go.
Good for him.
Reports are that he was taken off. He asked to miss TV for the birth of his child, and then rumors are that him and Vince McMahon got in some kind of disagreement regarding the direction they wanted to make his character go. And he has not been seen on TV since. He's very active on social media.
Yeah.
He puts up a lot of videos of him like dude's fucking gold in the ring. And they had something with him when they put him in that fucking Money in the Bank, and he almost won. Then Brock came back. He took
he was the one that was on the top.
Paul. Yeah.
And they just didn't do something with him. So, you know, long story short, he did the stupid retribution shit, but he wants out. And man, I don't know what wrestling company he ends up in, but if he gets it, that's a fucking home run.
Dude, Matt, just to piggyback on that real quick, Tony, I'm sorry. To come from a cruiserweight tournament like the 205 Live thing, to come and get a spot on the main roster, to have a main storyline revolving around you as the leader of this group, which again, everything he did, he made work, but totally flopped, like legit flopped to no fault of his. So the fact that he's available now, maybe, because I don't know if WWE gave him his release or not, but the fact that he's available now, he came, like, if he was at this point last year, he probably wouldn't have like the star power that he would have, or 2 years ago. Like, no one knew Mustafa Ali was just another guy in the Cruiserweight Classic, but now he's a legit major player. And I hope whether it's AEW or Impact or when Ring of Honor comes back up or New Japan, he's going to be incredible without a doubt.
You would hope so. Tony, you were saying?
Isn't he the only guy that got to keep his name in Retribution? Wasn't everybody else like T-Donk and T-Bar and T-Balls? And
yes,
even Mercedes Martinez was T-Bag or something like that, right?
It was weird. He got his first name cut and then it was brought back. I think he was just called Ali for a while.
Well, of course.
And then Mustafa Ali came back. And I don't know if that was part of Retribution or not. I think it was before Retribution actually. But
let's see.
Retribution is a mystery.
What was she in the WWE?
No, but it's and then they actually started pronouncing it like Mustafa Ali as opposed to Mustafa Ali, which I don't know which one is right or which one is wrong. They both could be right.
Wasn't Mia Yim also in Retribution?
Yes.
Mercedes
Martinez was as well.
For like a week, and she said, "Fuck this shit."
She got sent back down to NXT.
And when they tell you your name is going to be Retaliation, you're like, "Fuck this."
Oh god, yeah, and Mia Yim was Retribution, wasn't it?
Was that her name?
Yeah, I think her name was Retribution.
So they named the group after Mia Yim?
Oh no, wait, was the whole stable called Retribution?
Yes, the whole stable was called Retribution.
She was definitely an R. She was definitely an R.
Let's see. We had Mustafa Ali. We had Mace. We had Slapjack. T-Bar. She was Reckoning.
Reckoning. There you go.
That's a fucking terrible.
And Slapjack was Thorn. Something
Yes.
Thorn.
T-Bar is
Kevin Thorne?
No, Slapjack was Shane Thorne. T-Bar
Shane
was,
Thorne from Australia.
Yeah, T-Bar was Donovan Dijakovic.
Who wasn't the guy in there that grabbed balls in the fucking underground fight thing that Shane McMahon was doing?
No, that's your guy.
Dabo Kane.
Dabo Kane. I don't know what Dabo Kane is doing.
He's
not in
he's
NXT
tag teaming
anymore?
with Apollo Crews.
Oh yeah, that's what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
Deeba Daba Dooba Kane.
That's right, Commander Aziz.
That's right. Big time.
That's still a thing?
What?
Yes, I guess I don't fucking know.
Yoo-Hoo Nation and Daba King?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Get your
They
fucking
support Yoo-Hoo.
get your Commander Aziz
Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo.
available where you buy your WWE stuff. The NXT is bringing back the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Maybe fucking what's his nuts is going to be there, Cody.
I thought about that too, actually.
Thought about it.
Kevin, you've been watching NXT 2.0, yes?
I watched last week. That was pretty much it.
Okay, we all know what the black and gold brand was, right?
That's right.
What is your honest opinion of this 2.0 version?
Oh, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But I'll watch it because it's Tuesday and there's wrestling on, and I will watch it. And there's certain things that when you're excited for character development, I guess that is like what you hold on to for this show. It's really not great. But when you look at it as the potential future and you know that it's no longer Triple H's NXT, it's WWE Light, which is 100% what it is. You try to find things to hold on to. And there are some things you can and some things are just bad. A lot of things are just bad.
Tony, I'm going to go to you on this. We're going to play a little game really fast.
Oh, shit.
Is this a real tag team or not?
Ooh, I like this.
I know. All right. So this has to be a Tony game because I'll know.
MSK.
Yes.
Okay. Legado del Fantasma.
Wait, that is a team, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. The Creed brothers.
No.
No, they're
that's
a
a team.
Julius and Brutus.
Diamond Mind.
The Grizzled Young Vets.
Yes, those guys I know. Yes.
Jacket Time.
No fucking way.
Yep, that's a team.
Jacket Time is a real thing, Tony. Would you like to know who's in Jacket Time?
Jack Mehoff and Ben Dover.
Oh no, Tony.
You're gonna hurt his head.
Ikeman Jiro and Kushida.
Oh, Kushida. It's in Jack Me Off time.
Jacket Time.
Jacket Time.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck are they doing?
They wear jackets, bro.
No, in general, not those two.
Man. They wear jackets, bro.
They wear jackets, bro. They wear jackets. So the Dusty Rhodes Classic's coming back. And
so every team you gave me was real. You didn't throw me one red herring.
No, but
that was the point.
You didn't say like the Buzo brothers, where all they do is drink. Because you throw me off.
Because you got two of them wrong.
But you didn't throw in a fake one.
Because fucking Jacket Time is the fucking stupidest name of a tag team I've ever heard.
It's the biggest waste of Kushida ever.
Holy shit, jacket time. What's wrong with people?
Kushida's gonna be gone, dude. He like as soon as his contract's up, he gonna be gone.
Keeping you awake, Tony?
Yeah, a little bit. Fucking jacket off.
You have the
Get
day off
fuck outta
today
here.
for Martin Luther King Day?
Yeah, I did.
Did you do anything fun?
Yeah, I went to the dentist. See, clean, nice clean teeth.
Oh, mama.
Got my teeth cleaned. Yeah. See? Oh, come on, bro. Fucking bring that shit in. See how nice and white they are? Look at that shit. Come on now.
Look at you.
Come on, man.
What a guy.
Yep.
What a guy. Well, we have so much more to talk about. We're gonna
Oh boy, do we ever.
We're gonna talk Impact. We're gonna talk NWA. Fucking Kevin and Tony watched MLW. So we're gonna talk about that.
We don't have to talk about any of that long, by the way.
We got some New Japan news and notes. Kevin has a top 5. We got a couple more. No guests tonight. It's just us. So more things we're going to cover. But I think we're going to take a bathroom break. We're going to get some more drinks. And what do we always say? Or can I do it, or do you have to?
No, you can do it. You've already done enough. You might as well just finish it out.
All right. What do we always? Oh, Kevin. What do we always say?
Back after this.
We know you love shopping at Amazon, and we also know you love listening to the Shining Wizards. That's why you're hearing this commercial right now. But were you aware that you can combine the two, do all your shopping, and support the show at the same time? Well, of course you can. Instead of going to Amazon.com, go to Amazon.shiningwizards.com and make your purchases the way you normally would. You're going to get the same great low prices, and a portion of whatever you purchase is going to go to support the Shining Wizards. How great is that? You, by purchasing anything that you normally would anyway, is going to support us. That's a win-win in my book. So from now on, when you shop at Amazon, go to Amazon.shiningwizards.com or click the banner on our website and do all of your shopping with the Shining Wizards.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments.
Horns up, everyone. One on the Shining Wizards Network. Be sure every Friday to check out Radioactive Metal. Radioactive Metal is one of the longest running podcasts on the interweb. And every week we bring you a fistful of metal, including interviews with all your favorite artists, discuss all the metal news, and feature the best tunes on the air today. So grab a Lemmy, join your cool Uncle Snowy and co-host Aaron in the pit.
Your recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment broadcasting from the current to the way back. Join the Impact player Phil Brea and the Portuguese man of war Choppy for the Turnbuckle Throwbacks Wrestling Podcast. Live every week on rantemradio.com. Get all our episodes over at iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Audio Boom, Google Play, ShiningWizardsNetwork.com, and TurnbuckleThrowbacks.com.
Are you tired of being told what to think and believe by Hollywood elites and politicians who just don't care about you?
Tired of not getting the truth when you watch the news?
Tired of trying to figure out what pronoun to use?
Tired of mob mentality when all you want to do is think for yourself and make up your own mind?
That's where we come in. This is Justin.
And Vince.
Your host of Inconclusive Breakdown.
We are a weekly anti-PC podcast bringing you entertainment and current event news without any spin.
If you want to truly stay informed on what's going on in the world, then give us a listen every Sunday, anywhere you get podcasts, at least till Zuckerberg and Twitter Jack deplatform us.
And as always, we're proud members of the Shining Wizards Network.
Tired of the PC police telling you what you can and cannot say? Want a show that travels back to the 80s and 90s, where the badass hosts have beaten down cancel culture on 3 separate occasions and carried on to gloat about it? Since 2013, The Midnight Jury is that show. Travel back to the malls and arcades, pop in your VHS, and join us where the 80s and 90s return from the dead. Conan, tell them where to find us.
WLWstudios.com, home of the Midnight Jury podcast, hosted by Midnight Mike and Calvin Brody.
Also available on all major podcast platforms via the Shining Wizards Network, and join in the conversation on Twitter at Midnight Jury.
What's up, wrestling fans? You want something awesome? Check out Wrestling Night in Canada here on the Shining Wizards Network. We're 3 Canadian metalheads uniting for the love of pro wrestling. Every episode, we go over all the latest news and special events with the odd unique interview as well. So grab a cold one and check out Wrestling Night in Canada, eh?
Are you tired of being uninformed? Together, we can change all of that. Experience a podcast like you've never heard before. You'll gain knowledge, have some laughs, because we believe this is the last AEW podcast you'll ever need. Join us every Wednesday night at 10:15 p.m. on rantemradio.com and Facebook Live. We can also be found on all major podcast forums as part of the Shining Wizards Network. So stop listening to inferior AEW podcasts and bring a new podcast into your life by joining us.
Join the Mark Order Podcast.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Mark Order Pod, and on Facebook.com/MarkOrderPod. Don't forget to tag us on social media and use hashtag #JoinTheMarkOrder, because if you don't find us,
we will find you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. My name is Thomas, and what's your name?
I'm Alan.
Alan.
Yeah. We're brothers.
That's right.
Yeah. Same mother and father.
Your room was...
We shared the room.
Shared a room.
We shared the room.
Thought I knew your face.
Yeah, we go way back, mate. Yeah.
We should do a podcast then.
We have.
We do a podcast.
We do a podcast.
What's it called?
The Broadcast. Yeah, that was planned.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Well, we cover all different things in the world of pop culture. We're talking about comic books, we're talking about professional wrestling, and we're talking about movies. Go back and watch classic retro wrestling events, the likes of WWE, WCW, and if you do like that, you can check us out on Apple iTunes, also on Podbean, Anchor, and on Podknife. Also check us out on Twitter at The Broadcast. That's BROKS. Nearly stuffed up the ending.
Yeah, it's all right. Good on you.
Yeah. Instagram also at The Broadcast Podcast.
Yeah, but we don't spell it with a C. We spell it with a K.
Sorry, mate.
Take it easy.
Now, I got to ask you a question real quick before you get into the plugs. I've listened to that Mark Order Pod ad every week when we play the block of shows. And by the way, Ant and Ryan Schlong, when those guys are picking up for everybody, they do an awesome job together. But do you have anything on that TikTok channel? Is there anything that the Mark Order Podcast puts out on TikTok that I should be watching?
Sometimes.
Like, is Ant Money doing like dances to like fucking AEW theme music? I mean,
he should be, but I don't know. I honestly don't know how TikTok works. I just had the 20-year-old girl last night at work show me how to get rid of all the booby videos that show up on my TikTok.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that, because some boobies have been popping up on Twitter as well lately. And I thought it was just me, because I don't follow like 4chan or anything like that on Twitter either. You know what I'm saying? Like, my Twitter is like squeaky clean. So I just find it weird that every once in a while I see a pair of titties or a fucking roast beef sandwich on my Twitter feed. It makes no fucking sense.
You know, it's people that you follow that retweet. And when that happens on the Wizards podcast, I instantly unfollow that person.
I don't blame you,
because I don't want.
We don't want that shit. No,
like, so I create the Shining Wizards have a TikTok. I don't know how to fucking use it. I made a couple videos on it, but I don't know how TikTok works. So I created the Shining Wizards TikTok, and then I opened it, dude. And I don't like anything. There's a couple wrestling things that I found that I like. Dude, all the videos are girls with their tits and their asses hanging out.
Yeah,
and
That's
I'm
all
like,
they do is they fucking dance and wiggle. It's fucking
and I'm
disgusting.
like, how do I get rid of this? Because if I'm on fucking TikTok, I opened it the other night and there were titties in my face. And my wife's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "Nothing. I don't know." So finally, the girl at work, I asked her. I said, because she was like, "I'm trying to be an intern at a company. I want to do their TikTok." And I was like, "Let me ask you." I'm like, "How do I get rid of all these titty videos?"
He says this to the young 20-year-old girl.
Videos.
Oh, she was fucking laughing her ass off. She's like, "Well, you shouldn't like them." I'm like, I don't like, I don't hit the like button on anything.
You shouldn't like them, you pervy old man.
She's like, I'm like, they just come up, and she's like, if you hold down the video, all these options come down, and you can hit not interested.
I never had Snapchat. I never had TikTok. So Instagram is still like foreign to me still.
Yeah, I use it once in a while. I'm the same boat, Kev. Instagram is kind of like whatever. I'm sorry, Matt. Let's get back to more important business.
Okay, we're old over here on the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. If you want to help us, though, and you want to support your favorite wrestling podcast, this is probably why you're listening to us right now. You could be a Patreon. Jump over to Patreon, patreon.com/Wizards Podcast. For as little as $1 a month, you can support the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. $3 a month gets you bonus content. We give you bonus shows. We give you profile pieces, watch-alongs, all sorts of fun stuff. $5 a month, you get everything at the $3 tier. Plus, you get mentioned on the show. Your name scrolls across the bottom of the screen, which you see happening now, and we'll promote your website, your Twitter, your social media, anything within the means. We're not going to promote like a fucking porn website or something, some weird religion or fucking
Wizard's discretion.
Political bullshit. We're not promoting your weird fucking points of view, okay? Just like wrestling. That's all we're here for. And then $10 a month, minimum 3 months, gets you a box of wizardry. That includes t-shirts, DVDs, magnets, stickers, trading cards, really anything I get my little grubby mitts on. $20 a month gets you a bigger box of wizardry every 3 months with more gimmicks. So check it out. Patreon.com/Wizards Podcast. If you like the show, if you could give us $1, we would appreciate it. If you can't, just share the link, tell your friends, and we'll appreciate it. Tony's drinking some lager.
God, how long has that been in your house?
A couple weeks.
Oh, all right. Oh, because they're supply it at the Lucky Seven.
Yeah, I went out to get some champagne for New Year's, and I remembered that Ryan's beer is now available right down the block for me, so I partook in a little bit.
Nice.
So at this time, let's quickly run through these plugs because we still have stuff we want to talk about here on the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. We want to thank those that support us. Kathy Hummer, the queen of the Shining Wizards. Manny Crazzo, the king of the Shining Wizards. Anthony and Danny Rusinello, the AOP of the SWP. Sean Toe, Sean Calejo, Kate, the Great Hensler over at OnDeckIC.com. She's also part of the Fightful Friday Night Podcast, the Tuesday Sour Graps Podcast, the Wednesday Mark Order Podcast. Matt Garifo, no relationship to the KJG. Maddie Mellinger, who's out on his honeymoon in, I think, Spain. Congratulations.
Ooh.
Enjoy your honeymoon. I think Spain. I got to double check the face space. Christine Friesendorf, the other half of the Sign Girls with Kathy Hummer. Mark Parloni.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Kenny Hawsley, the Scotch Drinksmore of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. He is in our Discord, Scotch. I'm trying to find time to watch the Stardom. I will watch a Stardom show. Don't worry. Jay Kopp, the big cop of Pump, the only thing worth a fuck on the turnbuckle throwbacks. That's Matt's opinion. All right, not Kevin or Tony's. Thomas Kops, the Mott Spock, who I will be seeing this weekend at GCW. And I think there's a couple other people on the list too. I don't know your Discord handle. So if I miss saying I'm going to see you this weekend, I will come back around next Monday and tell these fine fellas that I met you at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Michael Hammond, Matthew Birch, the true Prince of Pro, Braden Bergen, the LeBron James of Mattel Elite Figure Collecting, Brendan Haney. I think Brendan's going to the show. Not sure. Kerry Cowling, Ryan Schlong, Asian Joe,
Fuck yeah.
David Henry Bauer III, Mike Peterson, Rob Humphrey.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, his pal Antonio Hosserman makes experimental music at harvestmanrecords.bandcamp.com. The one, the only, William Mercier Jr.
Lives are gonna be in William Mercier's hands. You know what I mean? God damn it, Tony.
I do know what you mean. And my man Mott Spock just hit me with the news. I may have forgot this. William Mercier Jr., he'll be at the Hammerstein on Sunday for GCW.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm gonna get to finally meet William Mercier Jr. in person. And I think we may have met him once at the first WrestleCon we did.
It's possible. He's a Boston boy, isn't he?
Yes, I think we met him when he came down with Corey,
like
and his brother.
Will goes back with the guys from Neckbreaker, doesn't he?
Correct.
Yeah,
Ding.
Will's been around a long time, man. Very long time. Will, good people.
So Matt, you're going to GCW?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Me and the Russ brothers and Kate, and we're meeting with Mott Spock and a bunch of people from the Discord. It's gonna be a hell of a time.
Oh,
Hell
nice.
of a time.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. And the card is loaded. It just got announced today. We're gonna see Effie and Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett attacked Alley Catch.
Black
this
Cowboy,
past
baby.
weekend. He hit her with a chair shot. So it looks like Effie against Jeff Jarrett's gonna be a thing. We got the big announcement that happened last week. Homicide John Moxley for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship, which if Moxley does not show up on Wednesday night on AEW, this will be his first appearance since he went away for rehab. The Briscoes have an open challenge for their GCW Tag Team Championships.
Ooh, FTR.
Oh, I hope so. I fucking hope so. It's
I
weird.
hope it's one of those. I hope it's fucking Jack Me Off, the fucking tag team from NXT.
Because they set up a weird match for Wednesday night on Dynamite. FTR against Lee Johnson and Brock Anderson.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes, but then there's, you're thinking like the Briscoes are going to show up there. Maybe they show up. Maybe FTR show up. There's a lot. You just got to pick your spot. Where's it going to happen? They just announced Ruby Soho and Alley Catch.
Did you see that video, by the way?
Which one?
The promo video for that with Alley Cat?
Yes.
It's incredible.
Cardona against Joey Janela.
That's right.
I'm not gonna. I have zero interest in it. I know what they're trying to do. Nothing about either of these guys excites me. Jonathan Gresham against Blake Christian, and Team Bandito against Team Gringo.
Yeah.
What teams are on whose teams?
Bandito, Laredo Kid, and ASF against Gringo Loco, Demonic Flamita, and Arez.
No Pizza Cutter Man on this GCW episode?
No Pizza Cutter Man. There is a brass ring match that's taking place, so we'll see what happens there. And I'm sure there's more that's going to be announced before Saturday.
On paper, the card is incredible.
Oh, it's going to be fucking awesome. And at the Hammerstein, I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, I would be too.
I'll have news next week when I show up to talk about. Do we? This just came to my head, pal.
Oh no!
It's a pay-per-view, a legit pay-per-view.
That's a great point.
Don't stick your finger. It's legit. It's not just on Fight. It's on traditional pay-per-view.
Yeah. I'm with you. I think we have to pick it. I think we have to. Listen, Tony, I don't think either one of us are catching you, so I don't think it matters.
We start anew. It's a new year.
Oh, this is a new year.
Oh, we're going to start with GCW over the Royal Rumble?
We have to.
Yes.
Dude,
no, it
GCW
should count for last year.
A big deal, man.
It should count for last year.
First of all, fuck you, because all the paperwork has already been done. I've done all the math. Everything's done. We announced you as the winner last week. There's no possible way either one of us can catch you. So to pick it and have it count for last year means nothing.
Kind of like this pay-per-view.
I agree.
It's a pay-per-view. It's on pay. It's not like a Fight TV exclusive. You literally can call your cable operator and go, I want the GCW pay-per-view.
Well, let me ask you this. We've been picking NWA pay-per-views. Have those been traditional pay-per-views?
Yes.
Those were available, like if I called Comcast and said, yo, I want to see NWA?
But they've been on Fight, which is more expensive than whatever you would. It's a pay-per-view.
Yes, we're still paying for it.
Yeah.
And when is this show this weekend?
Sunday.
We're picking Matt. I'm with you. We're picking it.
2 against 1, bitches.
Wait. I didn't even cast my vote. How do you know?
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
fucking being talked into. All right, I'm going to leave it up. Mott's box in the chat room. I will leave it up to him. Mott, should I vote yes on this thing?
It's already 2-1.
Mott Spock said, dude, starting with GCW, I fucking love it. Come on.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, I guess we're picking this dog shit pay-per-view. It's it's going to be real funny in January of 2023 when I win for the 3rd year in a row and we all go, Matt's going over the numbers. He goes, Tony, the fucking GCW expert, went 19-3 this year. I went an abysmal 8-45.
Wait, you won 2 years in a row?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Interesting.
Hey, Matt's lost 3 years in a row.
I feel like I lose once a week, at least when I do this fucking podcast.
Hey, you want to pick GCW, brother? Let's do it.
Oh, no, it's going down, brother.
All right. What else we got? I want to get to Kevin's game, so let's fucking blow through the shit that we watched this week.
All right. Well, let's talk about a lot of news in the Impact world. So let's talk about that. Me and Kevin watched Impact this week.
Zicky Dice got fucking beat up by Moose. Was that last week or this week?
No, that happened on Thursday.
Yeah, Moose was in his fucking street clothes.
Yes. So there's the fallout from Hard to Kill.
Why are they doing Zicky Dice and fucking Brian Myers' crew wrong? Like, what did they do?
I think that's the gimmick, Tony.
Why are they doing Kevin's boy dirty? That's fucked up.
It's not. They're not doing my boy dirty. They're doing my boys dirty.
Kev, they're doing your boy dirty by doing your boys dirty.
Nah. Well, first of all, Brian is back. This was his first episode since he missed the last round of taping because of COVID. So now we're getting him back into the mix. And Zicky Dice and VSK, God bless them both. We love them both. Are just trying to find their way in there. And then it made sense because I feel like this is going to end up being Brian Myers versus Moose or Brian Myers versus or maybe Morrissey or something like that. It's getting Brian Myers back in the mix. And to do that, you have to incorporate Zicky Dice and VSK back in it. And Moose was in street clothes because he clearly didn't see Zicky Dice as any sort of threat to him. And that was the case because he just booted him and pinned him. So
hey, this is Moose.
To be fair, I mean, Zicky Dice shouldn't be eating the world's largest pizza before he goes into a match.
Carbo load.
Is that what he did?
Oh, it's systemic.
Hey. I think Moose is trying to chime in.
Moose, what do you have to say, Moose?
Hey.
Okay, thanks, Moose. Great to talk to you.
This is Moose.
Oh, wow. Wasn't sure.
Hey, this is Moose.
Oh, great to hear from you, Moose. Impact World Champion Moose on the Shining Wizard. Great interview, by the way, guys.
That was my guest for the week.
Yeah, that was tremendous conversation we just had with Moose.
Impact World Champion.
What a get,
Tony,
huh?
Tony, I think this would be the easiest transcript I've ever write. Tony, what did Moose have to say?
Oh God, you're making me work now, Kev.
Oh, hey, this is Moose.
Hey, this is Moose.
Oh, beautiful. Fightful, please pick that up.
Impact World Champion.
Don't interrupt, Moose. dare
man,
you, Matt?
That's wrong.
I'm sorry.
That's
I don't
wrong.
know
You're
what I'm
talking
doing.
to the Impact World Champion, former Grand Champion, if I remember correctly.
Well, I want to tell you this since I know you didn't watch T Donk. I want to give you some substance and context to the words that Moose spoke.
We just heard them.
I understand. He's the world champion. We opened the show. Mr. Morrissey very angry. He wants Moose. He wants his title shot. Moose says, I pick who I'm fighting tonight, and it's not you, William Morrissey. He says,
Hey, hey, this is Moose.
yeah, and I'm going to fight Zicky Dice, is what he said.
Oh, I think Scott D'Amore said that.
So William Morrissey very upset. We get a
Wait, you didn't get what Zicky Dice said.
Outlandish.
What a conversation that would be between Moose and Zicky Dice.
Hey.
That's a good talk.
That's right, Matt. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I can't tell.
You're good. Tony's like, I want to get to Kevin's game. Let's roll through this.
Hey.
And then he's just playing Moose drops.
Moose droppings. Oh boy.
Oh, I love it. Love
Good
every
Lord.
second of it.
Wow.
My boy is right.
Yeah.
All right. So what did Morrissey, did he sing Brown Eyed Girl before he got
No.
his title match?
Comes out. He's very upset. He wants to wrestle Moose. We go back to the back. Scott D'Amore says, look, tonight is not the night. You're not going to get involved. Moose already picked his opponent.
It really kind of makes no sense, to be honest with you.
That's the story they're going to tell, Kevin.
Yeah.
Why does it make no sense?
The fact that Scott D'Amore put Moose in a title match that didn't involve, like, why would Moose have any other title match other than a match against Moose or Cardona? You know what I mean? It's weird. It was just weird to me.
He beat them. They go to the back of the line.
So Zicky Dice goes right to the front.
You got to defend the title against somebody.
All right.
Former NWA World Television Champion Zicky Dice.
No, I get it for the sake of the TV show, but it was just like Moose or like Morrissey. I understand that you want your match, but it's not happening tonight, and you can't interfere. Like, it was just weird. Anyway,
so while that's happening, Scott D'Amore gets word that something's going on at ringside. We cut to ringside.
Oh baby,
Matt Taven is there. He takes the headset off of D'Lo Brown. He instantly gives Tom a new name Tom. Hysterical.
That was that Matt underrated, 100% hysterical, by the way.
And he is in Tom's face. He wants his headset. D'Lo Brown is not. He's not having that. He puts his hands on Matt Taven, but Mike Bennett fucking Cole cocks him, and they beat the dog shit out of D'Lo Brown. PCO jumps off the top rope twice to put him through the table.
Twice.
See you later, D'Lo Brown. We are without D'Lo Brown for the rest of Impact.
Now wait, that Todd guy is former WWE guy, no?
Yeah.
Yes, Tom Phillips.
He's absolutely the best commentator that there is in the world right now. I think with 100%, he's the best.
When D'Lo took his headset off, did he do this?
No, but Matt Taven was like, he ain't got the chest protector on now.
Yeah.
It was fucking gold.
They dropped so many references. They're like, oh, you're looking at the real deal now. Like you're looking like you're doing like yeah. And Matt Taven did drop the chest protector line a lot. But this was listen, Tom Hannigan, whatever his name is without a doubt the best. He fits with Impact like a glove. Absolute glove. And then when you have Ian Riccaboni in there too, which we'll get to, I'm sure. Oh, incredible. But yeah, PCO puts 2 times. It took them to get him through that table, but they did it and it was great. And then we had a series of guest commentators the entire night, which was also awesomely fun.
I agree. Just so you know, Kevin, you do not have to do a press release for Moose. Kate said she's sending it to Jeremy now, so
nice.
So no need to do the Moose press release.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Moose.
All right, can we also get a press release for the Wolf Yet? That would be great, by the way. Who did that? Who was that? Who was that guest? Who was that guest on this show?
So from here we get a banger of a match. Laredo Kid and Chris Bay with Trey Miguel on commentary. Fucking awesome match.
Yeah, kind of surprised with this one though.
Yeah, I was surprised that Laredo Kid beat him.
Yeah.
Chris Bay looks fucking awesome.
He's the man.
But yeah, I don't know where they're going with this X Division story. There's usually more than one player in there, so
yeah,
I'm sure there's more to it. But yeah, huge win for Laredo Kid over Chris Bay.
And again, this Trey Miguel was on commentary, so and Trey was talking trash or Chris Bay was talking trash to Trey and all that stuff. So yeah.
What was that? The 13th? I just want to make sure I have make sure we don't miss anything. Yes, okay. I did watch it this afternoon too. We talked Jake something, Mike Bailey, Ace Austin, and Madman Fulton at commentary. This is Jake's Mike Bailey's debut for Impact Wrestling.
Impact on his Impact. He was on the pay-per-view.
Yes, pre-show.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised with this because I think Jake something is should be like world championship material.
But apparently his contract is up and he might be a free agent as well, from what I understand.
So Mike Bailey with the big win, and they put over a story on commentary how he's been waiting to get back to States for 5 years. Super impressive. Ace Austin, Madman Fulton on commentary, very entertaining. But I thought this was another great match.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. You have Jake something who's been proving himself day in day out, and he's a big dude. I thought that he should have gotten a lot more than he's gotten from Impact, but we'll see where he goes from here. If he is in fact leaving Impact, we'll see. But Speedball Mike Bailey is a gift to anyone. So there's that.
And if you're gonna give us Mike Bailey against Ace Austin, I'm all in.
Yeah, agreed.
We got a little backstage action. The Good Brothers and Violent by Design are a little upset with what happened at Hard to Kill. The whole point of their alliance was to take out their opponents.
Yeah.
And Eric Young wants to think of the possibilities of keeping the alliance. At that point, someone screams, "We need some help over here." Rhino has been attacked by the Ring of Honor guys. Instead of helping, they continue to beat the dog shit out of them.
They don't give a shit.
No.
Clearly they don't give a fuck about the Ring of Honor invasion. Bad guys.
We then go to Gia Miller, who's with Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green. And again, look, there's people out there that are not big Matt Cardona fans. If you watch him on Impact and watch him on NWA, he has a very wide range. He does a very good job of this.
Yeah.
So he's puts over that he had a rare opportunity. He didn't come out on top, but he's gonna focus on his own luck. Chelsea says, "You do this all the time. You should have and could have won the match." She feels the same way about her Ultimate X. Here comes Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans. Tasha Steelz has some very disparaging things to say to Matt and Chelsea. And she ends the promo by saying she is a winner, not a loser like Matt. And then Chelsea challenges to a match next week and shoves her to the ground. So it looks like we're going to get Chelsea and Tasha Steelz next week.
I like it. I think I feel like we're going to get somewhere down the road, we're going to get a Cardona Chelsea like split ski, even though they just got married. I feel like Chelsea undersells Matt so much and she keeps trying to like defend him and like she was involved in the finish of the match. And it's just, I feel like we're going to get some weird, maybe not yet, maybe not like next week, maybe not in 2 weeks, especially because we're going to get Chelsea and Tasha, which Tasha's the best, by the way. So I'm excited. Like Impact is good, man.
Impact's very good. We see we see Masha Slamovich. She beats the shit out of Vert Vixen very quickly.
Tony, what'd you think about that match, Tony?
I'm just wondering, who are the women's tag champs?
That's Jessica McKay and
the Inspiration.
The Inspiration.
Okay.
But they were sidelined with the old COVID.
Yeah, they were supposed to be on the pay-per-view, yeah.
And they will be defending the title 10 days from now against Tennille Dashwood and Madison Rayne on the Thursday, January 27th episode of Impact.
Which they also have an I name. What the heck's their name?
The Inspiration.
No, but they have a name too. God. With the
Influence.
Influence, yeah, there it is.
We get a Josh Alexander promo. He is here in Dallas. He is riding high after making Jonah submit. He wants Moose. He never lost the title. How dare he do such a thing with his child in the ring? He thinks it's a joke that Moose is going to defend against Zicky Dice. He wants his world title shot, and if he doesn't get it, he's going to do something drastic. And at this point, here comes Charlie Haas, and the crowd goes banana. He gets in the ring. He says, he tells Josh that he's a great worker. He's a hell of a wrestler. They trade compliments. Josh says he knows who he is. He's one of the best collegiate wrestlers ever, greatest tag team ever, whatever. Josh says that after he wins the world title, he will tangle with Charlie. Charlie takes offense to this, gives him a knuckle sandwich right to the face. There's a nice little pull apart brawl, and Josh Alexander is hot, and he says, "We're gonna do this, brother."
Next week.
Yeah, next week, a little Josh Alexander, Charlie Haas match.
I love the Haas. Despite what he did to us, I love the Haas.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We got a little backstage stuff. Mickey James introduces herself to Roxy.
Great stuff.
She just kind of puts over Roxy. Mickey James, is wonderful. Roxy is in awe. But she says Deanna is aggressive, so be mindful of that going into this match.
100%.
We talked about Moose. He squashed Zicky Dice. Brian Myers is on commentary laughing the whole time. Says Zicky is an idiot.
Doesn't give a fuck about either one of them.
And Tony mentioned Moose came out in a suit, so he knew this was going to be a walk in the park. Post-match, William Morrissey, he's not having any of this. He comes out. Moose bails. Morrissey boots Dice. He fucking beats him up a little bit. Then he holds up the Impact World title.
Yeah.
VSK tries to check on his buddy, and he gets a choke slam for his troubles. Moose grabs the title. And I think, this is the direction we're going. Moose and Morrissey, which is not a bad thing.
I agree. And I think we'll probably get Moose Myers along the way, but it's weird though because they're both bad guys unless Moose transitions to a babyface. I think we're gonna get Moose Myers at some point before that, and I think we're gonna get. I don't read the spoilers for Impact, so I have no idea what they taped, but I think we're gonna get Moose Morrissey is gonna be the main event unless the forbidden door opens again, brother.
We'll have to wait and see. Scott D'Amore is down there for the next set of commentary, and I think it's really just to set up the Ring of Honor situation. And Scott D'Amore is very adamant that he's talked to the people in Baltimore, Jonathan Gresham, Roxy. They are there to represent Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
this
this
rogue group of Taven and Bennett, they are no association to Ring of Honor. So they're really just there to set that up. Raj Singh comes out. He gets squashed by Jonah, so there's that.
Yeah, that's get it.
We get our main event. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we get there, Jonathan Gresham is backstage. He gets interviewed. He says he wants to be very clear. He has no association with this rogue group. He is there for Ring of Honor. He is there to defend the title.
Yeah.
Who interrupts him? Steve Macklin. This is going to be fucking awesome.
I agree. Matt, let me ask you this, though. What belt is Gresham holding? Is that the Pure Championship or is that the world title?
That is the original Ring of Honor World Championship.
All right. So it's not like the fancy one that they've had lately.
No, Bandito has the fancy one.
Okay. I thought that looked like the Pure Champ. Is that also like kind of similar to the Pure Championship?
Similar to the Pure, but it's not.
Okay.
So next week we're going to get Macklin against Gresham, which is going to be fucking awesome. But I think what everyone was talking about was the main event, Reina de Reina's title that Deonna Purrazzo holds against Roxy's ROH Women's title. And man, if Deonna Purrazzo is not the best women's wrestler in the world, I really don't know who is.
She's the best wrestler in the world. Like to me, like she's the best wrestler in the world. I don't care, man, woman. Whatever you identify as, she's the best. She is the absolute best. And listen, credit to Roxy too, man. Roxy, for being as young as she is, absolutely like her selling, not to mention her work rate, her selling ability was just incredible in this match. Like I love this match, and I'm like, it's early. I'm not gonna go put it like match of the year type stuff, but it was hell of fun to watch. And Deonna Purrazzo getting doing her her submission, then Roxy putting her submission on, and then Roxy like trying to get her away like Benoit style to get away from the ropes, but then Virtuosa putting in the Virtuosa double arm finish. Dude, I love this match without a doubt. I love this match so much, and Virtuosa stands supreme as ROH champ.
Yeah, so it's a great match, and Kevin's exactly right. Great storytelling, a lot of trading of holds and submissions. Roxy taps out though, and Deonna Purrazzo is again double champion, Reina de Reinas champion, and Ring of Honor Women's champion. Post match, Maria Kanellis comes out and she says she wants her Ring of Honor Women's title back. Deonna Purrazzo says, The Renegades hit the ring. Ada English jumps in there to try and save the day. Matthew Reinhold, he gets in there to protect her. He gets beat down. Deonna hits the bricks. Willie Mack and Rich Swann try to make the save. The numbers game is too much, and Ring of Honor stands tall as the show goes off the air.
Yeah.
Fucking banger, man. Look, I have not watched an episode of Impact in forever. But this is like, I lost Ring of Honor. Like, this is, this is going to join the Monday rotation for me if I can't get to it earlier, because this is must-see TV now.
It's fun, and this is probably going to be an invasion kind of thing done right. Like, PCO is signed. I believe, I thought there was somebody else that I saw that was signed. I'm not sure, but I know PCO is signed to Impact. So this is not going to be just a one and done thing, and this is going to be better than the AEW invasion, if you will. I think it's going to be better. I think there's going to be more people, like we talked with Matt Taven about. I feel like there's going to be more to come. Not Mordecai, more to come. And I think it's going to be great. It's just going to be a fantastic story to watch for two companies. And when ROH starts up again, who knows? Sky's the limit, baby.
Yeah, man. And they made a bunch of announcements last week. Jay White and the Gorillas of Destiny will be at the tapings this weekend.
Yes.
So that's pretty huge. And next week card has Tasha Steelz against Chelsea Green, Gresham, Steve Macklin in a Pure Rules match, Joe Doring and Doc Gallows against Heath and Rhino, Josh Alexander's against Charlie Haas, and we mentioned the tag title for the week after that. Yeah. So the women's tag as well.
And they made a big point about having Eric Young made a big point about having Joe Doring and Luke Gallows as a team, as like there's no stopping us as long as these two guys are on the same page, which was awesome.
Yeah, so if you could find time, and I know they've been if you're not in our Discord, there's a link on our Twitter at Wizards Podcast. I know Mike Peterson and the boys, they do watch-alongs, not just to live shows. I think they watched like a Royal Rumble the other night, but it's a really cool setup in the Discord. And if you like wrestling and other things, check it out. And they're doing watch-alongs. They're doing live Impact watch-alongs. And if you can find the time, and I don't know if the episodes are free. I have Impact Plus, so I can watch them on demand. But if there's a place where you can watch the Impact episodes, I highly recommend you checking them out. It's coming out of Hard to Kill.
Yeah, there's YouTube. It's like $1 a month, and you can watch the Impact episodes. It stinks though because they start a half hour later, but they're with no commercials. So if you watch it the next day, you can literally watch Impact in an hour. So it's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah. So check that out. From here.
Let's go, baby.
Let's talk some MLW. Before we get into the latest episode of what is this called? Azteca. News came out last week. MLW has filed an antitrust lawsuit against the WWE. T-Donk, you are some kind of lawyer. What can you tell us about this?
They're claiming interference. They're saying WWE was talking to like contracted talent and they shouldn't have been. They're also blaming WWE, saying that they could have made more money on their house shows if it wasn't for the fact that they were interfering with talent. And I don't know, man. Look, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. So They claim in the lawsuit that they had a streaming deal with Tubi, which is owned by Fox, and that fell apart when WWE stepped in. Additionally, the company alleges that in early 2021, when MLW was in talks with Vice to air programming, a then WWE executive warned Vice that Vince was pissed about Vice airing MLW programming and that Vice TV should stop working with MLW. A Vice TV executive responded by saying that what they were doing was illegal and an antitrust violation. The executive replied that she could not control McMahon.
They also said that WWE threatened Fox and said, "No, we're going to pull out of our SmackDown deal if you don't get rid of MLW." Are they serious? Are they serious? Look, Court thinks he's got something here. Good on him, but I don't see this going anywhere.
WWE has said the claims have no merit and it tends to be vigorously defend itself.
Yeah, this is what they do. I mean, what are they supposed to say? Well, we might believe something, but we'll have to figure it out. No, they're always going to come back with saying, no, this is bullshit. So it is what it is. I've got no faith in this lawsuit whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, how many actually succeed against WWE?
And MLW went into like, most of the talk in the complaint was about AEW's numbers compared to WWE. It's like, what are we fucking doing here? Like, this paperwork doesn't even make sense. I don't know, man. I have zero confidence.
Isn't this not the first time that MLW tried to go after WWE for the same thing?
I think this is the first time.
I thought that they tried to go after them before, or maybe they allowed their guys to go to AEW, but like I thought that there was another lawsuit between them and WWE at some point, or at least some sort of controversy.
They were letting Brian Pillman out of his contract. I don't think they were letting Mance Warner out of his contract. So there was like a lot of shit that was going on over the past couple of years with.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else against WWE specifically.
I thought there was.
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I thought that they just had an issue with WWE in terms of like maybe like Davey Boy Smith Jr. I think may have had something to do with it. Like they were trying to talk to them.
It might have been contract interference with that because remember, Davey Boy wound up leaving and then going to WWE for however long he was there after they inducted Bulldog.
Not used for a single second and then let go.
They did fuck all with him, man.
Absolutely terrible. And he's I love David Hart Smith.
Kev, you watched this week. What did you think of this, like, AKA underground? Like, what did they call it? The penalty box? What did they call this fucking arena?
I don't remember what it was called, but I remember because I'm very kind of new to MLW, especially Azteca. So like last week I was complimenting them on like how great it looked and how awesome the atmosphere felt like for a wrestling show. And then this week I watched, I was like, oh, all right, they're at it's like a union like WrestlePro show. It's just like an independent.
It looked like it was like a high
school. All right, I get it.
Like it was like a playground or something. It was weird.
Yeah, but they tried to explain like it was like underground, like because the boss was holding Hammerstone somewhere. They had to move the location or something like that.
Yeah,
so at the end of the day, it was all right. Like I didn't hate it.
All right, so first up, we see the MLW Tag Team Champions 5150 take on Excalibur, and Destiny.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This match was just okay. 5150 is the story. Now they're getting challenged by like apparently a real tag team. So I don't know. There's another tag team next week. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, like Conan called out Aerostar and Drago.
Yeah, there you go. Ivan Drago's getting a tag title shot next week.
Aerostar already had a match on this show.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
No? Are you not a fan, Tony?
I didn't like this episode. No. No, Hammer. Look, here. This is MLW in 30 seconds this week.
Go for it, Tony.
We got two Stephen P. New commercials, so there was that.
He's a great lawyer.
Richard Holiday busted out Hammerstone by pretending to be one of those masked guys. Savio Vega wrestled another shitty match against Pagano and fucking lost his chance at claiming back part of IWA. And I don't know, was there some other match in the middle of this that I'm forgetting?
Alex Kane beat Aerostar.
Yeah, so Alex Kane needed 5150 to beat fucking Aerostar, and now 5150's given Aerostar a title match for the tag belts with fucking I forget who Matt even fucking said. This was not good. This was not a good showing by Alex Kane. This was just an okay showing from the tag champs. Fucking Savio Vega can't even fucking walk, dude. This is fucking terrible.
Listen, for somebody who never watches MLW, I think you're being a little harsh, bro.
And dude, Mads Kruger wants he wants Fatu, so Fatu's gonna speak next week.
All right,
this
so
I'm,
that's
inter-
Mans
this
Kruger,
I'm
right?
interested in.
Hold on,
I'm
the
interested in that.
guy, the big mask guy is Mans Kruger.
Mads Kruger, yeah.
Okay, all right, I like
and
that.
It's cool because at least now Fatu's gonna come back as a face, and he's gonna get put in with a monster, so he's gonna go fucking crazy over, and they're gonna build Fatu up as a baby face, which is cool.
He'll be the face of the company.
Yeah, which doesn't bode well for Hammerstone because maybe we get a rematch down the road, face versus face. Maybe it's like Hogan Warrior. Who knows?
No, or Rock Austin.
There you go.
So Tony was down on this episode of MLW, but Kevin, you don't seem to have a problem.
I guess because I don't know enough about it. I'm not as invested as Tony is in MLW as he burps. I'm not invested in MLW as Tony is. So like watching it for 2 weeks straight, it was a little bit of a letdown from last week, but like it's a wrestling show. It was a wrestling show in front of fans, and it was fun. I mean, granted, like the Mans Kruger stuff I actually liked. The 5150 is incredible. I think they're good. And
but this
the fact
match
that they were
was not
featured a lot,
show.
not just only in a match.
The match was not a good showcase for them.
I'll take your word for it, Tony. I will. I'll take your word for it.
If you didn't get enough of them this week, next week they're taking on Aerostar and Drago, plus Mads Kruger and Bestia 666 in a Tijuana street fight.
Oh, great. Another one of these fucking matches. Is it going to be like when he beat up Hammerstone in the dark next to the fucking oil rig? Oh, boy. Fucking batten down the hatches for this one. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Boy.
All right.
Well,
So
Alicia, too, she got to walk through Puerto Rico with Savio Vega, so there was that. I don't know, man. Savio should be like Conan. He should be managing some fucking dudes, you know?
I feel like
you think he's a draw down there?
Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure people love him, but he's just not good, dude. It wasn't fucking good.
Nah, I feel like there's a place for Savio.
This was not it. This was not it. I can't wait for the Von Erichs.
How is this any different than any next week, right?
Well, the live show's coming up this weekend in Dallas.
Yeah, so you'll see what is it, Blood and Thunder this weekend?
Yes.
Blood and Thunder. All right, I'll give you this. That's the stupidest name I've ever heard of in my life.
Why? There's thunder in Texas and there's going to be blood.
There you go.
Thunder. It's like urine and lightning. Like what are you doing?
5150 and the Von Erichs should be a good match.
Yeah, look, to be fair, everything that they talked about last week that they're setting up for when they are coming back with this Blood and Thunder show is very interesting. 5150 against the Von Erichs, Mads Kruger and Jacob Fatu.
It'll be awesome.
Myron Reed, Tajiri, and a mystery person, I think, is for the middleweight title.
That's triple threat?
Yeah. Davey
Nice.
Richards is going to be involved. I think they announced TJP against somebody.
Yeah, I forget who. I don't remember.
Yeah. So when they get back to the States, I think we'll see a better product.
God,
I don't think, again, I've only watched it like 2 weeks religiously, and I didn't think it was that bad either week.
Oh, well, I'm excited to see what happens when, in my and Tony's opinion, we get a better product, because then you'll be blown out of the water, right?
Hope
That'll
so.
be a great thing. I'll tell you what I loved this week.
If you say Raven, I'm gonna cut your fucking nuts off.
Yeah, what was that about?
I love the NWA. I thought that was so, bro. If we're gonna get a Raven Tim Storm match, come on,
dude. Did you see how badly his shape Raven's in? Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Dude couldn't
you're
wrestle
not
10
getting-
years ago at that Shane Douglas reunion. He had fucking Triple H take the match for him. Do you remember that debacle?
We are not getting a Raven Tim Storm match.
Yeah,
They're
God,
setting something up. What? I will never not want to see Raven on my TV. Bro, if he's a manager, if he's a mouthpiece for somebody, I'm all in.
Look, former NWA world champion, I get it, but still.
Put the kibosh on Tim Storm's microphone skills as an announcer. He really doesn't appreciate Tim Storm as a color commentator.
They all talk shit until they have to sit there and do it, and then it's a different story.
Well, he's done it.
I know. As Johnny Polo.
Johnny Polo.
Look, I think that's going to be awesome. Now this is NWA USA that we're talking
Yes. It doesn't matter. Throw
No,
it all
well,
together.
The listeners out there, maybe they're only watching Power. Maybe they're not familiar with NWA.
It's all on YouTube now. You can watch them together, side by side.
Tony, I
back to
didn't know
back,
that till I
next to each
texted you
other.
today. I didn't know that.
Now you know. No one's half the battle.
Listen,
Pork chop sandwiches.
Is it Julia Hart?
Yeah, body
Yeah.
massage machine. It is.
Jaden Hader.
Take it easy over there. There's people out there that maybe aren't so familiar.
That's right.
With Raven?
No, with where you could watch the NWA.
It's on YouTube. I said it already.
The best show ever.
Yeah, but you said it so aggressively, like you're talking down to these wonderful people.
Hey, fuckheads. It's NWA on YouTube.
Don't be a bully,
YouTube.com,
Tony.
probably
Be a star.
/NWA.
Jesus, man. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm fucking tired.
I could tell, grumpy pants. Jesus Christ.
All right, so NWA, Kevin, your fuck boy was teaming up with his butt buddy Mike Knox.
Yeah, I don't like how they don't have theme music because Matt Cardona deserves fireworks and theme music.
Stop. Matt Cardona is lucky he fucking gets to be in the NWA.
What,
Matt,
yeah,
can I
you're
ask you a
mine?
question?
Guy's the biggest star on the indie scene right now.
Why did we need? All right, we have Trevor Murdoch and Tim Storm. Why did we need Strictly Business involved in making this a three-way? What was
That's
the
a
point of
great
that?
point. That's a great point, Tony.
And they didn't even take the fall. Tim Storm took the fall.
Well, you know what? I'm going to agree. It's a great question, but I think we're going to find out.
Oh no, maybe Matt Cardona is going to be the new leader of Strictly Business.
Ugh, Vomit City. Fuck, kill yourself.
Ooh.
Nah.
NWA
Cardona's a
World
great guy.
Champion and leader of Strictly Business, Matt Cardona.
Bro, you think he's beat? Look, he is not beating fucking Trevor Murdoch. He looked like a pussy.
Who?
Fucking running away from Trevor Murdoch all night in the ring.
He was smart. He got the win.
He still looked like a pussy.
Got the
I
win.
guarantee you that Matt Cardona will be the NWA champion in a month.
Matt, what'd you think of the women's fatal four-way for the next shot at Camille?
I liked it. I thought it was really interesting that Taryn Tyrell was there with Genocide again.
Well, they're still together. It's just that her and Paola don't get along.
Yeah, but if Paola's still in the clique, there's gonna be some friction there, and Genocide don't want nothing to do with her. So at some point, Taryn's gonna have to pick.
Nah,
Smart Money says she goes with Genocide, but something tells me no.
because Paola needs somebody. Genocide doesn't need anybody. Honestly, if I was doing it, I would have Terrell with Paola. That's just me.
Well, I'm sure that's the way it's gonna go.
Paola needs some better tights. Her fucking drawers were hanging out last week.
But I like the match. And I like that Kira Hogan won because she's now the number one contender, and we're gonna see Kira Hogan Camille.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Kira.
Yeah, she's not winning.
Fucking getting her ass kicked. Destroyed. Destroyed.
Really?
Come on,
Even she
bro.
hung with Mickey James a couple weeks ago.
Bro, no. Kira Hogan is no Camille. No way, no chance, no how.
No, Camille's got Tony. Who would you take if you had to pick Jade Cargill or Camille?
Oh, Camille. Camille.
Really?
Leaps and bounds ahead of her wrestling wise.
No, I'm saying just like from a physical, like beat up standpoint. Who would
Oh,
you take?
Camille, dude. She's a fuck. She's
Yeah?
the brick house,
All right.
bro.
All right.
Nothing against Jade. Jade's a fucking big woman. She ain't Camille.
Matt, what do you think about that?
I would also take Camille.
There you go. Correct answer, sir.
All right. I think it'd be cool.
What else did we forget? Oh, we had the rude dudes against the dirty sexy boys.
Oh, we're not forgetting anything.
That was
We're
good
just
times.
getting there.
All right, then get
Yeah,
there.
I like Dango's Alabama Jam to get the win.
Yes.
He's been doing that move for years, and it just doesn't get. I hope that he stays safe later on in life, but he has one of the best leg drops I've ever seen.
And this was a fun match. I think the Rude Dudes worked well with these guys. I really enjoyed this one. Really.
We got the OGK and La Rebellion with Homicide. Little backstage action there.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it was a little goofy.
I didn't understand why Homicide was there, but they were talking about a 6-way, so maybe OGK is going to bring in another ROH guy.
Yeah, Taven was saying that he's got friends. He's got plenty of friends in the locker room, so it was kind of. I guess they would. I agree with you. I have no idea. Again, not watching NWA all that much. I have no idea why Homicide was there.
Maybe Vincent's coming in to help him out. Could be.
Oh, Jesus. Jack Stane with Kyle Davis. He continues to talk shit about Anthony Mayweather, Crimson. And then he starts talking shit about NWA legend Jazz and Rodney Mack. He ain't having none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little weird, no?
Rodney Mack looked I didn't even recognize him. He looked so I guess Mayweathered, I guess.
Good word. I like that.
Yeah. But so Jack Stane is now feuding with Crimson, who is now known as Anthony Mayweather.
Well, yeah, they used his shoot name enough, so now he's doing the Ray Trailer, John Tent, Sim Snuka gimmick, where now he's like, I'm a real man. I'm not a Crimson.
Is that the deal? Let's hope this works out better for him.
Hope so.
I think it is. I like this match between Crimson and Mims.
It was weird though, because they're like I don't understand why Mims would go so out of his way to like protect. I know. I guess Mayweather trained him. I guess.
So
yeah, because I mean they're boys, and the thing is, Mims is like, hey, Jack's made this shit happen. This ain't right. Don't let him get into your head. It's weird. It's watching Mims, who's like the rookie, really trying to get his mentor to like get in his own fucking headspace and like hey, snap out of it. Jax is being a dick.
But for just the match, like, wouldn't you want to like make
your trainer
proud, like make your trainer
proud?
It was
weird.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
And then he shit cans Mayweather back in the ring when the count's at 9 to give Mayweather the win.
I didn't think any of that. Jack Stane said, if you want to fight me, you're gonna have to fight each other. And Mims said, this is stupid. This is your fight. I don't want to fight you. Don't exert the energy. Just fucking pin me and let's move on. I thought it was great storytelling. I really enjoyed this. And I like that the student outsmarted the teacher and threw him back in the ring.
All right. Did he outsmart him, or was he just like, why would the student have like it should be the other way around? Like the student should have sympathy for the teacher. The teacher should have sympathy for the student. I know the story isn't between Mims and Jack Stane. The story is between Jack Stane and Mayweather. But like it's just like he's being like a little bitch. Like he's like, I have to be a little bitch. Go.
No, he's not. He wants his mentor to be focused on Jack Stane, and he's not focused on him.
But why wouldn't your trainer want you to do what's best for your career?
But his trainer is not in his right mind.
All right.
His trainer's seeing red, and Mims wants him to not see red. Focus on.
It didn't seem like it, because it seemed like Mayweather wanted to fight Mims, so it didn't seem like he was out of his element.
Yeah, I saw different. So
yeah, no, rock and roll.
They're really playing up this Scion is the son of a former NWA champion, and then they plant that fucking seed that maybe it's Austin Idol.
Oh, Matt, I hate Austin Idol.
Who doesn't?
I hate him. I hate her.
I'm okay with Austin Idol. I'm okay with him. It's Velvet that's the problem.
They're both the fucking problem.
They're both the problem.
No, see, Austin Idol knows how to get somebody to play with him, and Velvet just doesn't know how to play. She just doesn't. If you had Austin Idol with just Joe Galley, I think it would be a million times better.
God, poor Joe Galley.
No, poor Joe Galley's a genius.
No, a genius for what?
Dude, everybody they put Joe Galley with has been amazing. Jim Cornette, fucking Stu Bennett, Tim Storm. Even if it was just him and Austin Idol, I think it would be a fucking world of difference than what we have now.
No, I disagree. Go ahead, Matt.
If it was Joe Galli and Austin Idol, I think that would work.
Yeah.
It's not, and there's no fucking way that Billy Corgan or any of them watch this back and listen to that commentary and their fucking nonsensical bullshit bickering during the matches and go, "This is great. This is what."
Yeah, no, they do. That's why this is continuing every week.
No, they shouldn't.
No.
Yeah, but they
No.
do. That's the point.
No,
Why else would this
there's
be
no
on?
way.
Billy Corgan loves this shit. He thinks this is what wrestling's all about.
It's not, Tony. It's not even like good. Make fun of it. Bad. It's not like X-Pac heat. It's
I know. I get
awful. It's awful.
But Kevin, you're missing the point.
Oh, no,
we
I'm
know
not.
it's awful. Billy Corgan loves this shit. That's
Bro.
why it's on TV.
Then Billy Corgan needs to check up from the neck up.
The Apron Bum podcast says Velvet Sky and Tyrus are the reasons I don't watch NWA.
Yeah. I don't. All right, so I'm not gonna go out of the realm. I think Velvet Sky is great, not a commentary, but I think she could have a place in the company as a personality. Tyrus, I have no idea why he's in NWA. No clue. And whatever it is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they have him there at all.
Tyrus is much better using his mouth because he's a very intelligent guy. But when it comes to wrestling, he's just afraid to take certain bumps, and it hurts him. It really does.
But when we think about wrestlers that should get picked up by other places, the last name I think about is Tyrus.
Well, I mean, think of Tyrus as like one of the misfit toys from the ECW days. He didn't have a home anywhere else, but they found something for him to do, and he fits kind of well into that role.
All right,
he does.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I get it. Will he be on AEW? No. Will he be on Impact? Maybe, probably not. Will he be in WWE? No. NWA is a pretty good fit for him right now and what he's doing in his career.
I'm never gonna try to argue against somebody having a job ever, but that's probably the most fair argument that I've ever heard about.
Matt, you huffed.
Yeah, because I think this match on NWA last week against Jaden Roller, he looked fucking lazy. He just looked fucking lazy. He barely moved. He didn't do anything. Match was fucking boring.
And I think even one of the kicks to the knee, he completely fucking didn't hit him, and he fucking fell over. And
yeah, there was
weird.
The weird thing at the end where he didn't he didn't hit somebody in the stomach, and Roller just kind of stopped and sold it like he got headbutted. It was just fucking bad.
Yeah, lazy is a very good word.
It's not good. And look, I don't like Austin Idol on commentary with Velvet, but Austin Idol with
Tyrus,
with Black G's and Jordan Clearwater and Rocket and Tyrus, it makes sense to me. But when Tyrus kind of shows up and he's just it's like when you go to a fucking indie show at the ECPW arena and like in 1999 and Snooka's there and he's not taking any bumps and he's just there to do the Superfly splash. It's fucking
second
lazy.
rope.
It's just lazy. And there's no look, I'm not a fucking wrestling expert by any stretch of the imagination. But I've been watching wrestling for a long time. If I can see that he's fucking lazy, somebody at the NWA has to watch this and go, Tyrus, you gotta do better than this, man. You're our fucking TV champion.
And they didn't even announce, they didn't even say what number win this was against Jaden Roller.
Yeah, no, I tweeted out he's got to be getting close.
Got to be. Oh, God. Oh, I'm dreading Trevor Murdoch versus Tyrus. They can't be going that direction. No. Somebody's got to upset Tyrus before that, no? Hopefully the Pope comes back and wins this fucking thing back. But we can't do this, dude. That's going to tank a fucking pay-per-view.
I agree.
Oh.
Some promoters have blinders. Some they fall in love with somebody and they go with them no matter what.
Okay. Goes back to my Velvet and fucking what's his nuts on commentary. Maybe Billy's got blinders for everything that's going wrong.
Yeah, but I want to give Billy Corgan more credit than that. They really
well, I mean, the buck stops with him, so if it's on his
Yeah.
TV,
fair enough.
there you go.
What did
Matt,
you
what
think
else are we
of,
forgetting?
Scion and Judas.
Judas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Judas. Sorry.
didn't care for this. It fucking put Scion in a bad spot. It made Judas look kind of stupid. All for the whole Sal Renaro thing. I want to be in the family.
Yeah, they kind of built it up like this was gonna be like a big deal. I love the Sal Renaro stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't really like
This-
how it played out here.
This shit this was like pieces of different puzzles. This just did not come together well. And it's a shame. I'm okay with Judas. I like Scion. Sal Renaro, the shit they're doing with him is something different, and it's cool. But all three of them in the same ring at the same time, not so much.
So where's the
Just-
bigger picture? Where's the bigger picture with Scion? Is it who his father is the NWA champion? That's basically what it's.
Kind of seems like it's going that way.
Yeah, they're gonna run that
now. If we get Austin Idol splitting off from his enterprises and then just mentoring Scion, maybe we've got something there. Maybe.
I don't want Austin Idol being Scion's father at all.
But if it splits up all the other bullshit and lets Clearwater and Black G's move on and do something else and puts Tyrus on the shelf somewhere, I might be okay with it.
Big shout out to Black G's, by the way. He's a good performer.
He's been around for a long
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
time too.
I know.
Man.
But this is the first time I've seen him on NWA.
I do just want to shout out the Apron Bump podcast. I will be featured on their February 2nd episode.
Oh, I guess these guys don't like listens.
Yeah, clearly.
All right, well.
He's hot.
Sorry, I tried to promote you, Apron Bump podcast, but clearly my co-host thinks
Nothing against them.
No, me. It's me, not you.
It's all you.
Matt,
we cover
Matt
a
will
Ring of
talk
Honor
wrestling
show.
with you, and it'll be great.
Oh, it's already done. It's in the can.
Oh, Yahtzee.
And the episode will be airing February 2nd. So keep your
All right, are we
eyes-
almost done? I'm getting so tired.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
god.
Shut up, Tony.
I want to play Kevin's game and go to bed. I need sweet dreams of
All right,
Tyrus
hand
winning
job. Let's run
championship.
NWA USA, quick half an hour. Ricky Morton, him and Carrie are pumped up. Georgia South is pissed off. Thoughts?
Fuck him. George South. Fuck him.
Homicide, pissed off. Thoughts?
He's always pissed off.
Yeah, I don't get
Homicide. He's not very good at cutting like dramatic promos either. He's got to be fired up.
Yeah, and it's got to be in
Homicide-
front of a live mic and not backstage.
Yeah, Homicide not fired up talking to fucking the Brazilian chick. What the fuck's her name? Maya Rudolph. Not good.
May Valentine.
There you go, May Valentine.
May Valentine talks to Natalia Markova, and Natalia Markova pulls her by her hair. Thoughts?
She's mean. Why is she doing that shit to May Valentine?
That's what I said.
Yeah, I agree.
May
She's the
Valentine,
finest announcer in the NWA.
May Valentine said on Twitter she only lets people pull her hair that she gives consent to.
Ooh, May's a goer. What a good egg.
We got to see Anthony Mayweather against Marche Rocket.
Because Marche signed with the Enterprises now.
Yeah.
Yes, Strictly Business was crushing some popcorn at ringside. Mims was there. There were a lot of fucking moving pieces. And in the end, the numbers game got to Anthony Mayweather as a little Black G's assistants helped Marche Rocket get the win.
Yeah, baby.
And then the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship qualifying match, we saw Jay Spade take on Arya Davari.
Jay Spade is a Luke Hawk's guy.
He is from Wildcat.
Yep. So that match was awesome. The Davari with the, I don't know if he does this on the regular, but putting the Aladdin mat or whatever it is, like his prayer mat for the splash was unique, I guess. So yeah, it was fun.
Davari advances to the next round at NWA USA every Saturday at noon. Check it out.
Maybe Tim Storm will get the respect that he deserves next week, and nobody will interrupt him and bother him while he's trying to intro the show.
Nah, listen, Cardona's gonna kick the crap out of Tim Storm one day, full blown butt kicking.
That would be a shame.
Oh, butt kicking. Let me just go over to this before we get to Kevin's game really fast. Just some quick news notes from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Tony's fuckboy has re-signed a new contract with NJPW.
Wait, which one?
Tony's got a lot of
Tanahashi.
F-boys.
Tanahashi.
Tanahashi's re-signed his contract, and then we talked about it last week. They have announced the main event for the February 20th New Japan show, the Golden Series tour. It will be Okada defending his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship against Naito. Toru Yano will face Minoru Suzuki for the KOPW 2022 trophy. And Evil, Yuji Takahashi, and Sho will defend the six-man titles against Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, and Yo. On the February 19th show, Hiroshi Tanahashi will defend his IWGP US Championship against Sonata, and Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi will defend the tag titles against Evil and Yujiro Takahashi. The IWGP Junior Tag titles, held by Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask, will be defended against El Phantasmo and Taji Ishimori. So we talked about it last week. That's the next big New Japan show.
I like it.
Terminus was yesterday. I did not get to see any of it, so I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
I do know a spoiler though. I know who showed up and who will be challenging Jonathan Gresham at the show in February.
Oh, I do too. I do too.
Let it ride. Let it ride.
Nah, we can't do that. That would be a drastic approach to take if we did that.
Why? It's all over social media.
Yeah, it's everywhere, probably.
You didn't fucking get the reference?
Show was it show?
Did you say drastic ride?
Yeah, what did you what was the hint? Say
drastic.
That's a fucking bro. That's a
drastic.
That's a deep cut, bro.
That's fucking deep.
Right. Tony, say it one more time. Tony, say it one more time.
Drastic, Kevin.
That's who the next challenger is. I don't. Matt,
yes,
I don't know.
he's one of the Mexican guys from MLW.
Santana.
There you go.
Wait, from Proud and Powerful?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's still nobody got the reference.
I got the fucking reference. I'm not gonna give his shoot name out on the fucking show.
It's not a shoot name. It was his EYFBO name, you dildo.
Wait. Now I'm confused.
Are you sure?
He goes by Drastic?
He was Mike Drastic in EYFBO, you fucking dipshits. Nobody really?
I'm not saying anything.
He was here in this fucking studio.
I know he was.
Yeah.
Twice.
No harm, no foul. If it's out there, it's out there.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm looking at his picture right there on my wall.
I'm just all right.
God friggin' let's play a game, Kevin. Fucking
right.
I'm in the mood for a game. Let me fucking pull this shit up. There we go. It's been a while.
All right.
It's been a while.
We are doing Kevin's top 5. I've hoarded a lot of these, but I came up with one very new for this week. And Tony, you might not like this one, but Matt, this would be right in Matt's wheelhouse.
Oh, great. I'm not angry enough that you guys don't know who fucking Mike Drastic is.
Oh, what do you... first of all, his name is not Drastic. It's I think it's like Jastic or like,
No,
anyway.
It's Mike Drastic.
Yeah, I know how it's spelled. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kevin's Top 5, baby. And on this episode, it's been a long time coming. We're talking about my favorite wrestler of all time. That is Bret the Hitman Hart. And these are my top 5 favorite Bret Hart moments.
Oh, God.
So this could be anything that Bret Hart has been involved in. Baby.
All right, I got one.
All right, go for it. T-Donk.
Smashing the trophy at WrestleMania 4.
That is not on the list at all.
Did you think about it?
Nope.
Then your list sucks.
Top 5. What are we doing? I fucking completely zoned out.
My top 5
Bret Hart moments.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Does Matt getting a tattoo of Bret Hart count?
I didn't get a tattoo of Bret Hart.
He kind of did.
No, it's his, first of all, it's his logo. It's not his fucking tattoo of him. You dingleberry.
Matt's got a tattoo of Bret Hart's face on his stomach, and when he squeezes his belly, it looks like he's eating.
The WrestleMania 10 win.
No, Matt, that's not enough.
Aha! You suck.
Because I thought that should have been Luger's moment, but it was Bret's. It was great, but no.
I got one, Kev.
All right.
The old metal tray under the hockey jersey.
Tremendous guess. Thought about it. No.
All right, I got thought about it.
Thought
And
about it.
there's only one WCW moment on this, by the way.
When he joins the fucking NWO.
Or was it when everybody was singing "Oh Canada"?
Matt, what'd you say, Matt?
When he joins the fucking NWO.
Yeah, Matt is right. Number 4, Bret Hart forms NWO 2000.
Ding!
With Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Jeff Jarrett in December of 1999. That's number 4 on my top 5 favorite Bret Hart moments. Who's next?
The Killer Bees heart attack promo from Saturday Night's Main Event.
Tony, just stop. Matt, this is just gonna be this is just gonna be a Matt game.
No, I like the promo. It's a good promo. Them and Demolition at SummerSlam.
Nope.
See, he said moments.
All right. So
when Owen Hart kicked his leg out from his leg.
I thought about that, Tony. But that's more of an Owen Hart moment than it is a Bret Hart
Bret moment. He got his ass
So
kicked.
no, but listen, there's so many more. Some of them are title wins. Some of them are moments.
No. I got it. Matt, it's your turn though. Go.
Bret Hart, his first title win over Ric Flair.
Matt, Tony, ring the bell.
Oh fuck! Really?
Do it, monkey boy. Ring the bell.
It's a list. It's a game. What do you want? What you gotta
Get your own
do?
fucking bell.
Bret Hart winning the world championship for the first time in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada on October 12th, 1992.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Moose. Thank you very much, Moose. That is number 3 on the list.
Go to fucking Staples and buy a bell. Jesus.
Fuck.
I should probably buy a bell.
God damn it! I thought of
What
one.
number
Now I
was that on
forgot.
the list?
Number 3.
3. Moose fucked me all out. So we got 3 and 4 so far.
Yeah, 3 and 4. Yep.
How about Brett going through the table a la Diesel at Survivor Series the night he won the belt back?
No, you're aware.
I think you're Tony. I think you're outthinking yourself on this one.
I agree, Matt.
Whatever.
Don't get fucking annoyed with me. I'm trying to help you, you dipshit.
Whatever.
You're thinking of moments. He's probably got all matches on there.
Yeah, I know it is Kevin.
SummerSlam 92, Bulldog.
And he's frozen.
I heard SummerSlam 1990. What was?
No, he said 92 Bulldog.
No, that's a British Bulldog moment. That's not a Bret Hart moment. No,
That's definitely a Bret Hart moment. British Bulldog was
Ah!
on drugs. He carried him through that whole match.
How about this? Bret Hart beating Roddy Piper, WrestleMania 8.
Nope.
Well, fuck this game.
SummerSlam 97.
Matt. That is number 1 on the list. SummerSlam 1997, defeating The Undertaker. If he lost that match, he would have never wrestled in the U.S. again. So that is number 1. I was there for that match. So
That's a
is why.
Shawn Michaels moment. Come on.
It's a Bret Hart moment. He won
That's
the
a
belt for the
Shawn
5th
Michaels
time.
moment.
He won the championship for the 5th time. It was his last WWF title reign.
Yeah, funny how that one turned out.
Where's number 5?
All right, Bret Hart versus
Jesus Christ, Tony. He threw you a fucking softball there.
what?
He literally just threw you a softball there.
I didn't hear it. Whatever.
And then you said, you see how that went.
No, it's not on there.
Yeah, you dick. So softball these nuts. Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon, whatever WrestleMania it was.
Negative.
All right, great. Oh, you've been listening to Shining Wizards.
So we got 1, 3, and 4. We need 2.
No,
and
you got 1, 3, and 4.
You need
I got
5
football.
and you need 2.
Bret Owen in the cage.
Thought about it. Not on the list. Come on. Come on, boys.
Come on, Tony.
I can't even see what you guys' faces look like right now. That's all right. Let's go. Come on. One is staring you right in the face. And the
Why
other
are you
one's gonna be
zooming
tough.
in on me? Fuck off, dick.
Come on.
Come
on.
I don't. And you said WrestleMania 10 was not on there.
No, but it's his
What,
first.
Brett and Owen at WrestleMania 10?
No, Matt already guessed that.
Well,
I
by
was
Brett and Yoko.
guessing the Yoko match.
That's
It's the same. It's the same. Neither one are on there. It's all right.
Ric Flair's not on there either.
No, Ric Flair was on there. Brett, that was on there.
Oh, was it? I don't.
All right, great, Tony. Thanks for stopping by.
I like when it gets late and everyone gets ornery. Can I guess?
Matt,
Brett
go ahead. Sure. Let's fucking
Brett win in the
go.
Rumble with Luger?
No,
it was a Luger moment. Fuck off.
Yeah, that was actually a Fatu and Shawn Michaels moment.
Oh, Brett winning the King of the Ring. Bam,
Nope.
bam.
Nope.
These are some fucking moments, Kev.
Well, he has a lot of them.
Does he?
Bret Austin, WrestleMania 13.
That's a great one, but that's an awesome moment. So
Nope. Yeah, Brett won, but it's an Austin moment.
It's an Austin moment.
WrestleMania 12.
No. Come on, Matt. Go deep into your memory bank.
Wait, WrestleMania 3, the with Danny Davis against Tito Santana and Strikeforce or the Bulldogs.
Tony.
No fucking way.
No, stupid idiot.
Wow.
Stupid idiot.
Kevin's mean.
No. Fuck no.
He's only mean to you.
Because I'm afraid of you. Come on, Matt. Matt, you gotta get this.
You don't have him against Perfect at SummerSlam. I know you don't like that match.
Don't I?
You said you don't think it's a great match. You've said it before.
Yeah, but does it not necessarily negate the moment?
All right, so SummerSlam against Perfect.
SummerSlam against Perfect. Bret Hart wins the Intercontinental Championship August 26, 1991 is number 5 on the list just because the moment was spectacular. And you guys are never going to guess number 2, so I might just have to tell you or give you hints.
Brett
if it took you that long to get those.
Brett going into the Hall of Fame.
No.
Bret Macho Man Saturday Night Main Event.
No. This is more of a post-match thing, if you will. There's no match involved really. It's just like kind of a moment.
Is it Sunny Days?
No, it's not Sunny Days.
It's after the cage match where he says this is bullshit.
When was that?
On Monday Night Raw.
I think it's in that era. But
when he got super kicked by Shawn into his fucking wheelchair.
No, I'm just gonna tell you guys this one. Number 2. No, I don't want to do that. There's his brother and his brother-in-law. With Owen Hart and the British Bulldog to start the genesis of the Hart Foundation.
Okay, when he got those guys to continue to be friends.
Yeah, when Bret Hart and Owen were fighting, and then when Bulldog and Owen were fighting, and Bret Hart came down and kind of
see, that's fair. That's a real moment. That's fair.
And these other ones were moments. What? Bret Hart starting the NWO 2000. Bret Hart winning the Intercontinental Championship belt. Bret Hart winning the world title, and Bret Hart beating Undertaker for his last reign in New Jersey, where we were. All right, Tony. I'm sorry. I apologize, T-Donk.
Do you?
How about Brett stuffing Jerry Lawler's foot in his mouth?
There's a lot of good. No, that's not one of them. But there's a lot of good moments that Bret Hart had. Those are my favorite. I thought about this a long time. That's right.
Well, this has been the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. We'll be back next Monday night, same time, same station, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. Like, follow, subscribe. If you are able to leave a review, please do that. And tell your friends. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/, Wizards podcast. Next week, Jazzy Gabbert.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
alpha female. You know her from NXT. You know her from Impact. You know her from the show. She's been on a bunch. So she's going to be joining us to promote her new company, Sirius, that's finally getting off the ground. They're having a show in Germany in February. So she'll be calling us. I think it'll be like midnight her time. So be sure to tune in. And if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook, you can leave a comment. And we'll be able to see that, read it, show it to her. She'll answer any of your questions. So please do that. We have a bunch of great guests lined up for the next couple weeks. I'll be on the Apron Bump podcast. That episode drops February 2nd. Tony, Kevin, anything you guys need to promote before we boogie on out of here?
Nah, I'm good, man. Just love. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for downloading and watching, and follow us on Instagram at Wizards Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Wizards Podcast. Just keep doing it, baby. We're having a great time doing this, and I think that's all that anyone can really ask for.
Yeah, send me Jamie Hayter and Jenny Hart picks.
Yeah, Julia Hart.
Whatever, same difference. Send me the JH picks. I think that's covered. I don't know what else. What do you want me to say? Good night, Gracie. All right, good night, Gracie.
No, don't say that.
I just did.
If
twice.
you're an old school wrestling fan, we're talking Royal Rumble 88 and Bunkhouse Stampede next week. So definitely tune in. It'll be a different show. We're going to have a lot of fun and a lot of laughs like we did tonight. So tune in. Until next week.
Bye.
See you later.
Matt's trying to click the buttons and he's having a hard time doing so.
I'm just trying to figure out when's the right spot.
Spot? Like Mott Spock?